Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper of Viperland, and I'm back here in Atelier Ryza 3. And I'd like to pretend we're going to do more story tonight, but we got a lot of exploring to do tonight. So, a whole left side of a map. Also, hey Jude, and hey Ramen, how you doing? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some Metroidvanias that... What was the one I was playing here? I know literally as soon as we started the stream. What's the one I was playing that was like, this is lewd adjacent. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it because it's whooping my butt. It's also hard as hell. Oh no, Lost Ruins. Yeah. Lost Ruins really also, it's not quite as bad as the one you're talking about, it seems, but it also just yeah. I wasn't having a bad time, but boy do I suck at that game. It was kicking my butt. Like, I can't sit back and say it was bad. I can sit back and say it is hard for me. Yeah. But I was enjoying until I was just like, I need a break. I need to just not die for 5 minutes. Changing the areas seems to do nothing. We're just going to keep feeding them these because they're abundant. There you go. That's true. Hollow Knight is a spicy Metroidvania. And I did make it through. Not any DLC stuff or anything like that, but whole base game. No. And who do you want to talk to? Sure, they're just got nothing useful. No. 3,000 coal is not enough. Fresh meat? No. Dragon meat, on the other hand. Suddenly you're having a harder bargain. Cool. You know, why didn't you offer dragon meat from the beginning? Alright, so we have to do this whole side of the map. And then we'll be good to go, because I want to fight a dragon up there. And if we're going to fight the dragon, and we have to do this one, we may as well just finish this map, right? I guess we could theoretically skip stuff in the middle, but like... no. So... if they didn't just slap a big not plot important, but a big heckin' character important dragon over there, maybe I'd skip this bit. But they're like, oh yeah, by the way, if you try to skip it, there's a big important dragon over here. Hee hee. So we're gonna go do it now. I was gonna kind of try to skip doing all of it, but you know, game said, nah, you're doing it. So we're doing it. Yes, do the dragon. No, it's not that kind of game. Not that kind of game. Those games definitely seem to be gaining prevalence as of late, though. I mean, Carlock may not be Dragonborn, but she's dragon adjacent. Nah, she's full, like, demon adjacent, but still, you know. Smack. Is the chest really on the other side of this wall? Couldn't be over here. Aha! Found you, treasure. Kind of game people think Ryza is, which is funny, because, like, other than perhaps the crouching to get under pathways animation, the game's really not like that. But if somebody only saw art of Ryza and that animation, I could see where they'd get that idea, even though it is incorrect. Or anybody who just sees Lila's character design. Lila's the character design. That's yeah, to be fair. I mean, I guess. But, like, what game doesn't have DLC swimsuits these days? Well, yeah, but you can't blame a game for its modding community. Just because a community will immediately put nude mods into everything doesn't mean that the game is nude everything. Those are totally different things. Not saying modders are bad for doing it, just saying you can't You can't credit nor blame a game for its mods. If mods are the reason a game works, it's not a great game. Mods are the only reason a game is lewd. It's not a lewd game, it's just lewd modders. Nothing wrong with that, just a statement of that's how it be. How does that connect? Oh, because there's a big wall there. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We're going this way first. Hello, quest person. How are you? You has quest? What is it? An adventure. See the river out there? The rain caused an overflow and washed away the bridge. We need somebody to fish all the fish out of that river and bring them here. So spend the entire stream fishing Viper. It's very inconvenient. I want to fix it, but I just sold off all my lumber. Gather them anew would be a real pain. I see. The bridge, huh? Right. We also want to make use of the bridge, so we'll help gather materials. Alright. In return, he let us use the bridges. Well, I mean, would they ever not? Alright, so need to fix the bridge so we can go forward. And I hope we already have the wood. Yep, we do. Damn, that is still most of the wood we have. Right. So clearly outer demon successfully tempting. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, 500 SP. See, there you go. Build a bridge and give me SP. That's all you need to do. Yeah, like if somebody just saw the crouching animation, forget you have to hit up even though they change the camera angle. Especially when it's viewed from behind, I'd be like, okay, I get where people could think that, but it doesn't change the fact they're wrong. Unless Lila's involved, in which case, shush. That looks destructible. Right, it just looks like that one random bit different. No, not photo mode. No, guess not. Alright. Keep clicking the left stick. I don't know what... Oh, because left stick is run in Marvel Midnight Sun, that's why. Yep, that's why. Click left stick is run. The downside of popping between games, that happens. Is this really not the bit we need to be here for? Is it underwater or something? Like we still didn't hit the waypoint. Also, I do see a fishing point over here. Hell yeah. Probably can't do it while swimming, however. That might have been a mistake. That really... all that one does? Really? Alright. How the hell are we up there to fish then? Well, maybe we have to come back so that bridge gets built? We did say the bridge was out. I don't know if that's how this works, but I'll give it a quick attempt. This is like 16 posts asking if there's uncensoring mods out there. What? To uncensor what? What scenes are censored? Like, I get what they're asking for, but like... what scenes are censored? Like, if there were scenes for like... even in the hot springs they had a bathing suit, so it's not like they had like just black bars or something. It's whatever. Like, I get what they're actually asking for. I understand. But like, you can find that on the internet very easily. I haven't looked myself, but I am aware of the fact that I would not have to try hard to locate it. I can't say 1,000,000% for sure it's the easiest thing to find, but also It's the easiest thing to find. I can guarantee you it is not a difficult thing to locate. As long as you're, like, old enough and smart enough to just turn off safe search. Again, I can't say from experience, but I can say the likelihood of there being an excess of lewd Ryza art in existence is astronomically high. I can't say it's 100% because I have not checked myself. Like, come on. It's definitely out there. It's definitely out there. Like, for sure. But hey. Why... Yeah. Why go out and find your own stuff when you can beg someone else to make a mod for the game? Which, I mean, Ryza 3 is not even on PC. Oh, it is on PC, right? So that maybe they didn't make Outrage? Oh, there's a way to go there from the other side. Okay. Oh, I'm sure. If not Ryza herself, at least the games. Like the characters from the game. I mean, we do have multiple characters that do not wear pants. Just straight up pantslessness. It's rampant. Yeah, well, let's try to get to that other side, but also... I'd argue... Not that Ryza 1 was like super lewd or anything, but I'd argue that leaned a little more towards... One had the like wet outfit change, right? Whereas I feel like this one doesn't. Not that that's like the biggest change or anything, but like I feel like maybe Ryza 1 had... Oh, that was 2, okay. 2 was also when it was very apparent that she was still wearing the exact same pair of shorts, but she had gotten definitely too thick for those shorts. But it was like, no, this is my outfit. Yeah, those shorts were barely hanging off. Yeah, I'm just gonna swim it. Screw this. I don't know where I'm supposed to go down here, but there's more fishing I can't fish because I have to be on land. Hey, random dude. You have a quest. Is it worthwhile? No, it's not. Sorry, your pendant will have to suffer. Ah, we got this island below the cliff. What do we got? Oh, rare at least. Yeah. Blue Reflection 1 was... Blue Reflection 1 was bad in that way. Like, there's not a lot of games I play where if somebody knocked on the door, I would, like, power down the system. Blue Reflection 1 approach to that. It's just like, no. Too much shame. Too much shame. There were absolutely good parts to the game, but there was also absolutely just so much awkwardness to it. Just so much. Oh man, I will never be able to recommend that game, but thankfully, I can always recommend a second. The fact that somebody greenlit that game is like, yeah, that works. And saw that game in production, went, yep. We should publish this. Another rare key, hell yeah. Bolt conversion, CC boost, add ice element. I'm just gonna use it to crack open doors, but whatever. Oh, 2 rare keys in a row. We actually haven't gotten any rare keys in a while. I need to get that character quest. So, okay. Screw you, game. You waited for me for that. Is there an easier way down? Let me off on any of this? Ah. Double aha. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. There's no, like... Blue Reflection 1 doesn't have... Well, Blue Reflection 1 has, like, a third of its scenes take place in the shower, but, you know, just with the shower door barely strategically placed. I guess that counts as not nudity. It's... And, admittedly... It's not like sexual things were happening. But also, I'd like to cross this bridge. Game, I'd like to... There's a bridge here, and I'd like to... Game? Game. Game, we helped build the bridge. The guy's gone, because you built the... We seem to be, That's true. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let's pass again. Can we cross the bridge? Yes! Alright. Ah, speaking of character designs that might give people the wrong idea about these games. What's wrong? Did you get bitten by a bug? No, they're just naturally this big. No, it just itches. It's time for my hairs to regrow. I was wondering, but that really is her natural hair after all? No, really. The waist down part of the outfit is also, powerful. You only just noticed? Can't you tell by looking? Well, I thought maybe, but it was kind of difficult to ask. She basically is wearing tights and has a singular strap going from under the boobs to just, the rest of the way. You also have parts that grow hair and parts that don't, right? It's basically the same. Sure, but it seems quite different. We do that with Orin, we grow hairs in different places and in a different amount than humans. Ah, there you go. That's a view. The loins, yeah, the singular strap. Like, that's one of those things, like, you kind of got to double take. Like, you almost don't notice it because, dare I say she's distracting? I guess I could use those two Ds to describe, the direct distraction rate. But, like, okay. Like, yeah, you get used to it at some point. She is the reason we have this command.
Big titty.
She is the reason we added that command. Just her. I mean, it works for a lot of characters, but, like, when we've since added a lot to that command. Hold on, let me go for this one.
Titty.
I wanted to see if I could get one of the original ones.
Big titty.
But we're only getting Iva.
Some serious honkers.
There you go. Different clans have different hair growth places, so you can tell which clan they're from by looking at them. I didn't realize there were such unique features. There are also regular periods of hair regrowth. That's precisely why I'm itching right now.
She's got huge boobs.
It's kind of the same with dogs or cats. Don't put me together with dogs and cats. Isn't it hard when all your hairs fall out?
Yeah.
There used to be a house in my neighborhood where I had a dog and a cat. They used to complain that there were times when the whole house was covered in fur and it's hard to clean up. Yeah, that's all year. Like, sure, there's definitely times where, like, dogs and cats shed, but, like, that's still just all year. Yeah. That's what we associate with Neko Party. Yeah, she's not a cat girl. She's an Orin who doesn't like wearing pants and grow hairs in weird areas. Don't worry about it. Told you not to put me together with them. I'm well groomed in that area. Although if you keep itching, you get hair all over the place before you know it. Yeah, she's sort of... Yeah, she is sort of like a dog. Ryza's already decided she's shedding like a dog or a cat and will not change her mind. There is no changing her mind. Yeah, no new fish. Alright, so we got this whole southern area, so now I guess we're going north. Wee. Oh, a cyclone. Oh, it's one of these. I always put something there and then forget to come back and check. That's fine. I should come back here later. Yep, I've already forgotten to come back here. Ah, we're not on a hill anymore. Alright. Here's our next stop, basically straight ahead. Like, we may as well fill out the map while we're going north, right? Then I can just continue the story with a clear conscience, knowing that we basically have the map unlocked, right? That's what I'm telling myself. After, I'm sure anybody watching these archives is like, oh my god, did Viper do anything progress-wise this week? And they skim the bar and it's like, no. Again. Like, yep, that's, oddly enough, somebody must be watching the Ryza archives on YouTube, because they routinely get, like, longer view times than some of my other archives. I don't care about the YouTube stats, but I find that they're very interesting. Like, what things get longer view durations or whatnot. Like, I don't make a send off YouTube. I honestly only send stuff there just to archive it. But while it's there, it does track stats, and, like, it's interesting seeing the stuff that, like, it's longer view duration, or, like, more views, but, like, not much duration. Like, every time I put up, a 100% orange juice video, those get views. I guess people just like juicing. Can't blame them. Though, I'm going to credit at least some of that to me going a little extra on the thumbnails for those games. Those are the only games I go just that little extra. Use this word? I don't think it's that many views. So probably not. Alright, almost missed this guy. What the hell is this? Finding everything but the place. Aha! 4 steeples, make a key. Ah yes, my double zero failure. That's not a bad key. Not a bad key at all. Which I believe, I'm not going to check it now, but like it was up to like 40 plus views when I checked earlier in the week, so I'm sure now it's doing okay. My shame will always be the sheer comedic level of how bad my RNG was that night, man. Just like, I couldn't have luck that bad again if I tried. Like, I could try to fail and not be able to fail that hard. Oh, well, hello, bird. Was not paying attention. You know what? Will this kill immediately? No. Oh, I forgot. We're mostly, like, weapon statted out right now. I hope so. I don't need that a second time. I stand by the fact that it was still fun and entertaining. But, like, damn. I did end up getting all of my fishing event progress, so that's cool. So I got all the stuff I needed. Thankfully, you didn't have to win games or anything, you just had to get a grand total cumulative score in fishing. So I just kept doing the fishing. But that got, what, 3 bathing suit outfits? I didn't get all the optional stuff, which would get me more, like, hair pieces. But I'm okay with what I got. It's like a maze. Yeah, same here. Like, because by the end of the stream, I was already more than halfway. And if you hadn't joined, I was just gonna, like, brain off with NPCs and, like, just let the points slowly fill up. Which would have worked, too. What do I get? Aha! I don't know how I was supposed to get over here for this one. Full gremlin. And you still won! That was my most shameful game because those were all super underhanded tactics. And I was like, well, at least I'll win. And I didn't even win. It is not a game I play often, but it's a very fun game, especially with, like, people I know. It's fine with randos, but it's better with people in voice chat, in my opinion. So you can all laugh and cry over RNG together. Like, if I had gotten luck like that with randos, like, I don't know, maybe it would have gotten, like, a snicker out of them or something, but, like, with all of us in Discord, it just ascended. Yeah. Oh, that really revealed a whole lot of the map game, thanks. Really helping me out on this one. Cool. I need to play it more just to get more money to get the bathing suit outfits from the previous event that I unlocked, but each one costs 14,000 coins. And I've currently got 9,000 after playing an entire stream's worth, and then all the extra I needed to do to get the fishing stuff done anyway. Coins don't come fast, and those outfits are expensive. Uneven pedestal, my last good key. Decent key. Uncommon. Well, we had a lot of rares. That's fine. There's another. Honestly, I don't think, unless I keep getting lost, like, this is a big area, but it's not, like, that big. Like, we've already done a good chunk of it. This ain't taking the whole night, obviously. Ah, we got aggression. Damn it, no, it's gathering stuff. Yeah, and I'm fine with co-op mode, but that's not usually what I'm looking to play if I'm looking to play Juice. The co-op mode is like PPM. It's for human player, well, human or AI people versus an AI like boss. It still plays kind of the same way, but there's a few slightly different rules. Like, you can choose a role, tank, DPS, healer, and you can level those up with every game, and then unlock more roles like status dealer, or I don't remember the other roles, but there are definitely other roles. And as you like play games in co-op, you get stronger at co-op, and it's apparently just a really good way to get like coinage. I did a handful of it because one of the previous summer events, you had to like beat one of the bosses like 10 times. So I just set it to very easy and went in with AI and usually managed it. Okay, yeah, so there's a bunch of classes that can all be leveled for different effects, and you have some bonuses you can do, like once a turn or once every few turns. I like being the tank because you can just pop shields on people, which is really good for people with a high defense, so they can defend and then not take damage from it, which is kind of nice. It's fun. It's definitely different. It's still the same core. You're making a deck of cards and you're playing with 3 other people. Like this, the core concept is the same. It's like Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell again today. It's unfortunately for me the 3rd time this week. My brother's been like, "Hey, I'm going to Taco Bell. You want in?" I'm like, "Of course I want it." It's like Taco Bell in the sense of they take the same ingredients, but they do what they can to make it a different experience. Like all the things at Taco Bell have the same like 5 ingredients. They mix and match them, you know. Got Taco Bell in the brain. thankfully, the one we go to is a KFC Taco Bell. So I can at least mix and match, but my stomach is still, today it was like, nah, no, 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 you already went twice this week, 3 times, so like, while I hope it's fine, there's a non-zero chance the stream gets cut short because my body goes, you idiot, why would you go to Taco Bell 3 times of the same, there's an entire possibility. So, as of now, everything's fine, but I feel like my body would be justified in trying to punish me. And it already has earlier. Let's face it. Oh! We filled up our basket already. Oh, actually, honestly, while I joke about it being the same 5 ingredients in every single thing, just arranged slightly differently, what it is tasty. Everything is just some form of, like, beef or chicken with lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream, nacho cheese in some sort of wrapper. But, like, none of it's bad. And their new taco is absolutely their best taco they've ever done. Because it's different, but Taco Bell is also the only place left around me where you can get a fast food amount of food without paying high prices anymore. Like, I swear, like, if I want, like, a basic, like, meal at McDonald's now, that wipes out my wallet. It used to be you get burgers for like $1, $2. I know I'm old, but you know, whatever. But like, Big Mac now is like $7. Just the sandwich. Just the sandwich, not the meal. Just the Big Mac, like $7. And I definitely remember a time where that was like a $3 burger. Taco Bell's the one fast food place left around me, at least, where like you can go in with a 10 spot and come out with a uncomfortable amount of food. You can come out with enough food that's like, I can't finish this at all. So, it is absolutely great for that. It's a little, yeah, walking instructions how to walk to the next town over. Casual 4.5 hour walk, you know, casual. Keep eating those. There you go. Go bring me some good stuff. I could make more keys while I'm back here, but it's fine. I really just came back to empty the bag. Got a long way to go over here. Oh, I thought we had tagged another one. Alright, I gotta tag something like... Take this. Like, I wouldn't say Taco Bell is my favorite fast food. I guess it kind of changes for me. But it is absolutely the one where you can still get a good amount of food without breaking the wallet. And I respect that. Previously, I had utterly dismissed KFC because I discovered Popeyes. And holy crap, Popeyes. The thing is, usually not for me, Robin. Like, generally speaking, no. But I think my body just went, nah, 3 times in 1 week, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, we've given you this leeway, why would you abuse us that way? Why do you hate your body so much? So today, the thing is, I didn't even have technically Taco Bell today. I ordered from the KFC side. Yeah, I used to ignore KFC, because Popeyes, but if you have a KFC near you and you've ignored them until recently, try their nuggets. Like, for real. Not sponsored. Try their nuggets. Oh, and the fries. The fries are very good. The fries and their nuggets honestly redeem them to me. If I want tenders, I'm still going absolutely Popeyes. No question. And if I want, like, bone-in chicken, I'm going Popeyes. But their nuggets, though. They're 5 for 10 right now where I am? 5 for 10 for those nuggets? Yeah, like, me before KFC was kind of just like, eh. And then I discovered Popeyes. I was like, wow, that makes KFC obsolete entirely. But those nuggets, though. They've actively made it better, in my opinion. Mind you, the only things I've tried there are their nuggets. And they have a mac and cheese bowl where they put the nuggets on top of it. So that's just the nuggets on mac and cheese, so you know. But credit where it's due. Their nuggets are like actual chicken. Like, it's actual chicken, not like, you know, chicken nugget chicken. And it shows. It's so obvious. It's so tasty, and it's so juicy that it's like, why don't other people do this? They must be selling them at a loss. Like, they obviously, that's the only thing I can think of, is that they must be selling them at like a crazy loss to get people in. But they're good. They're very good. Like, I had ignored it, but I think Potts had mentioned to give it a shot, and that the nuggets were good. So when my friends and I went to go see the D&D movie, we had stopped by right afterwards because it's right there. And lo and behold, yeah. Correct. Tasty. Where the hell are we? How do we get... Oh, maybe we gotta go through the caves? Can't we... Oh, we can't... I was about to say, we can go up waterfalls, but apparently not that one. Thanks. Yeah. The game doesn't want me fighting this dragon. The game knows I'm too powerful and too skilled. So it does not want me fighting this dragon. This looks like there's a jumping point, but... Nuggets over May. Yeah, it's... I wouldn't call it exactly the same, but also... Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, that chicken nuggets over mac and cheese bowl, delicious. Pants to make it up. It's gotta be through the caves on the other side, I guess. Unless I can climb up this way. Doubt they'll let me. Nope. So this is the game being like, nah, you took a wrong turn, Viper. Turn back around. Looks like that kind of just ends there. Alright, back this way. Oops. Popcorn chicken. Nuggets is a different thing. They have popcorn chicken, but these they actually call chicken nuggets. And it really is just like decent cube-sized pieces of chicken, like breaded, and I'm sure they fry them. They almost taste grilled, but like I'm sure it's fried. But yeah, no, it's with their usual seasoning on it. But like, unlike the majority of nuggets I've had in my life, where it's like, you know, it's definitely some processed chicken. This is just like big honking chunks of chicken. Ah, unfortunate. It's weird to think that, because like, you'd think they're all... I know they're franchised locations, but you'd think they'd want to offer the same type of stuff everywhere. Maybe they can't get them up there, I don't know. That's definitely unique on your end. That does sound delicious. And that's definitely not something we get. So, I guess you got a bit of give and take there. I mean, I like all of those things, so I'm sure that's tasty. See, exploring is the perfect time to go on the food rant, as opposed to in visual novels. I don't know how I got it in my head that Anonymous Code came out today, when every source says the 8th. I somehow got it in my head, Tuesday the 5th. I don't know how it happened, I don't know where I was looking, but I clearly got the wrong info. And it's okay, we'll do Saturday, Sunday, or we'll do Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday next week. So I want to get a few extra days in. But I can't do Saturday, and Monday is spoken for. We'll change that. Maybe do the same with 16? No. There must have been like... I don't even know. I don't even know. Jeez. They really want you to work to get to this dragon. I'm not even fighting this stuff. I'm just running past and like, they make you work to get up here. Anyways, oh yeah. We got some, and then there's October, where a ton of new games are coming out, but I also want to play, you know, spooky October games. So, yeah. It'll be beneficial. I don't know if people want me to stream Spider-Man 2 or not. I'll be happy to do it if people want it, but I didn't really stream much of Miles Morales, or any of the first one. I feel like it's one of those games that everyone will be streaming, not that that means it's bad, just necessarily that, like... I don't know. If people are like, nah, it's okay, then I can focus a bit more on spooky Halloween things. We'll see. We'll see. We'll soon to the 12th. Oh, that's the hand-holding game? Hand-holding are us. Yeah, I am very excited for it, but, like, it wasn't one that I've been, like, streaming so much. So, figured that'd probably be okay. There's so many games I'm gonna have to get. Well, some of them I already have, but, like, October is gonna be kind of packed. And that's even, cause that's not even thinking about Disgaea 7, which I believe is also October. Holy crap. Games. Just games. Thankfully, not super into Starfield right. Oh, I passed one! Turn around. Starfield's one of those games that, like, if I spot it for like $20 a year and a half from now, I'll probably grab it. Oh, hello, pup. Maybe total garbage. Alright. Hey, I hope so. I know Sora's a little excited for it too, because, you know, hand-holding. Imagine being exciting for a hand-holding game and not having already played Blue Reflection 2. Just... Dark Knights event starts Thursday. Nice. Very nice. I don't know if I have any currency for it. I probably don't. We'll see. I have not been logging in every day, but hell yeah, I wish you luck on it. 90 pulls. Oh, damn, alright. Not a crossover I'd expect, but hell yeah, that's kind of just how mobile games work, by having the crossover you wouldn't expect. That's just kind of what they do. Yes. Yeah, like, I am sure it's good, but also because it's the internet, I am sure people hate it. I saw the Donkey video today already, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure there are people who hate that game just on the premise of... Honestly, I bet you people are hating on that game because it's not on a system they have, but, like, people just... They can't let other people be happy. Like, if they can't play it, or they didn't like it, everyone has to hate it? It's like, just... Okay, you don't like it, that's fine. Why do you have to make that everyone's problem? Not everyone, but some people. Success before, so okay. The internet hates everything. That is unfortunately a factual statement. I don't like that that's a factual statement, but I agree that that's a factual statement. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, so you stop following me as soon as I swing. What's that lever? Well, we're actually close to the dragon. Hell yeah. Progress has actually been made. Yeah. Well, a whole bunch of people, like a lot of people my age who grew up on, you know, Facebook and social media, where you can easily choose the exact people you see and who sees your stuff. So echo chambers formed hardcore, and, you know, when everybody has had the exact same opinion as you that you talk to for past decade, what are other opinions? What are other thoughts? Bad. Where is that switch? There it is. Oh, you're getting a free skin too. Very nice. It's nice when they toss you some free stuff just in case you don't get, you know, the luck. Kinda nice. Wow, you really couldn't have animated that bridge lowering, could you? Like, I get it. I understand what went on. I know I can go over here now, but, like, With all that Ryza money, you couldn't animate the bridge lowering? Yeah. It's like anything in this world, it has pros and cons, but in the earlier days of it, the cons were not as apparent. It was a new thing, and like, oh, it's cool. The cons were definitely not as apparent at the time. Alright, that's our last waypoint before Dragon. And it looks like Dragon at the bottom is this crater. I don't know how the hell we're gonna get down there, but we'll find a way. Drunk Priestess Cowl. Okay. How do we get down there? We'll find a way. We'll find our way down. Oh, you know, maybe this way. Gently sloping path downwards on this side. This could be it. Might be it. Oh, the levers too, alright.
It's magic.
Like, I get cutting corners, but it's very funny to just see a shot of her staring at a lever and then hard cut without any motion in her part whatsoever to a bridge. And you're just like, ah, I understand. Yes, she pulled the lever and the bridge lowered. Okay, I can interpolate between these things, but they showed none of that. Oh, Elsa, hey birdie, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How are you doing? Probably gonna pull another switch or something. Simmering materials. Gladly take those. XP. And how you doing tonight, birdie? Oh. Okay, we'll fight the pop. It's fine. Yeah, playing a bit extra, and it was, at least where I am, hot today. Today was really hot. Tomorrow's so hot, they're closing schools early around me, because most of the schools around me don't have air conditioning. So they just have to close early. And they originally weren't going to let teachers out early, but they sent a second email like, no, teachers, you can go home too, I guess. They wanted teachers to stay. In the heat that was unsafe for kids, they wanted the teachers to stay. Because, you know, fuck teachers, I guess. 94 degrees. Yep, it's about the same here. Implies to go off emotional stills. I'm sure something like that must exist. Now, whether I'd want to play it or not, I don't know. But I'm sure it exists. Alright, still slowly going down. Oh, mushroom, nice. Well, I should have been hitting more of those on my way down, but whatever. We may have a problem. Definitely shows this icon now. Oh, do we have to like headbutt it or something? Oh, do we have to like upgrade them? I have to rebuild the whistle. Ooh. Alright, let's rebuild the whistle. Should have thought of it. Didn't. Puni. Give me your stuff. Thank you, Puni. Do I have to? I think I have to unequip it to get it to. Items. Summon a spell. I can remember where it would go. Summon a spell. Water beast? No. Land breeze beast. Mining. There you go, breath enhancement. Yep, that's probably all we needed. Summon Spirit Beast XL? Yeah, let's make the size bigger, why not? We're already here. Feed it bones. Fancy. Not doing bulls, very nice. I totally forgot that was a gacha. Like, I signed up for it like day one, did my starter pulls, and went, cool, that's about it. I'm sure it's fine, I just didn't really stick around after that. It looks like I already had one with the better breath, and I just didn't have it equipped. Which sounds absolutely like a me thing. Sounds like me. I'm doing pretty well. Also had a slightly toasty day, but kind of just went around with my brother doing some chores and errands, but nabbed a box of the Baldur's Gate Magic the Gathering set to open with friends tomorrow before D&D. Now that all of us have started playing the Baldur's Gate game, totally forgot that they came out with a Baldur's Gate Magic set a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now. Thankfully, that means it was not expensive, comparatively. Alright. Break thing. Cool. That's all we needed. That's it. Fresh. That's fair. Like, I probably wouldn't install it again. I like Konosuba, but not enough to really commit to the gacha game. I should watch the prequel though, the Megumin one. Should watch that. Watch this dragon like ruin me too. I made my way all the way down here like, oh, it won't be a problem. Whatever. Watch him just destroy me. Hey, look at that! Yeah, it's a dragon. That's why we came here. No doubt about it. A real dragon. Dian, is that the one you were talking about? Pretty sure that's the one I saw. I'd rather not want to see dragons all too often. It's a dragon. We'll be fine. So what are you planning to do? Overhyped plant. Seems ready to fight. I mean, we only had to cross like half of this continent to get here. You know. Super upgrade our whistle. Literally this entire left-hand side was optional until they're like, hey, there's a dragon here. It's not even a big dragon. I was wondering what you do. I had no intention to fight, but it's not even a big dragon. This is what's gonna happen. Get me friends with the dragon. This is fight the dragon. Here we go. Got it. We're right behind you. You have to go so far for this. He's at the bottom of this massive crater. Yeah, she's a claw user, which is... Do I have her in reserve? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't think I have any good weapons for her right now, but... Wow, that was weaker than your average. Oh.
それほど大きくはなかったね。
She's really good, and she's basically... While they never confirm that they're in any type of relationship whatsoever, she's clearly an old married couple with Empel, who's the guy who looks like he has never slept a day in his life. Oh, look, if he shows up, I'll point him out. Might have been a young dragon. There's no way to tell. So much like the dragons in legend of old. It'd be a different type from the dragons of legend, but a dragon is a dragon. Except that was like... That was barely a lizard. Someday it will grow up and maybe pass through the Dragon's Passage. Then it may cause the Dragon Storm the villagers talk about. By the time that happens, it will be too late. Yeah. Oh, that's Empel. Yeah, that's her. They never confirm anything. But also, her and Empel are absolutely an old married couple. Absolutely. Nobody's blaming you. Even if it's not big enough to harm the village now, it did attack first, but you can tell he looks like he's never slept a single day in his life. Did we not beat him? I don't know if there are any more dragons around. This place isn't safe. It's true, we did what we set out to do. Let's go home. That really was anticlimactic. Like, wow. Then you get an apple for all of that. Like, it's fine. I wanted to get the map completion anyway, so like we got that. I don't regret it, but also like, game. False advertising much? Like, damn. Like, damn, man. The monocle makes it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's not even a big dragon. Like, every part of that's just like, nah, we just didn't. Get a few keys over here. Kind of one of those things that's always nice to have.
材料はどこに入れよう。考えすぎかな。どこに入れよう。何入れようかな。何入れようかな。何入れようかな。入れる場所は。
Those nice and beefy.
入れる場所は
There's 3. Any more? Honestly, we probably don't even need all this into the keys, but like...
入れ材料は入れる場所は何入れようかな。どれにしようかな。よし、行け。
The sriracha sauce? Oh no. Isn't there like a shortage going on, or did that finally finish? One or more than 3 keys, but whatever. Real good. Now we can... I mean, it looks like we have 1 or 2 other character quests that open, but other than that, we're close to being able to actually do story. We gotta hit that bridge first. We get the punies for now. Oh, okay, gotcha. So hopefully it won't be too terrible. Let me skate. Yeah. Yeah, well, stairs are the bane of skating, but that's fine. Gonna, you know, watch. Is that Deirdre? What's she up to? Hey, what are you up to? What's going on? You guys again. I dropped something important around here. I'm looking for it. Something important? It's something very, very important. Only one of the world. If I can't find it, no, I must find it. Then should we help you look for it? Yes, let's do so. What is it that we're looking for? A simple figure of a person made out of earth. A doll? Doll made out of earth? Sounds like a special thing, so if we look hard, we're sure to find it. Growing zones. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. No, it's probably not climate. It's obviously not climate change. It's obviously just the peppers are changing. You know. Oh, here it is. This is it, right? Thank you. This is it. You saved me. Evolution. It's evolving backwards. Glad we found it. How could it be? But what is this? There are letters carved into it. I love you. I love her utterly ignoring him. This is my amulet. Dian made it for me when he was a child. If you still have that, throw it away. There's no need to be embarrassed. I made that when I was a child. That's enough. It's okay. You are still a child. Still as stubborn as ever, Dian. It's just a little embarrassing. Honestly, that face, though. Hey! Completed Dion's sides. That's the end of his... Well, we did it, guys. We completed Dion's side story. Then I think we're actually good to continue the main story. I refuse to make 3 medicines. I'm just not going to do it. So I think we're good. Did you just call him a lizard? I thought he was a child. Nah, he's a lizard. For all this time, Dion's still a baby lizard. Oh yeah, no. Brain type good. Alright. How are those two gonna make us wait? Why don't you calm down and show them that you've grown up a bit? Because he hasn't. Oh, well, he's just excited he's home, so cut him some slack. Also, he hasn't grown at all. Yeah, what's wrong with getting excited? Chief, Deirdre, I'm back. I got so much to tell you about the world outside the village. Chief, what's wrong? Did something happen? Deirdre? It's nothing. The chief is doing fine. Ah, crap. There's something wrong with the devices and the seeds of light stabilizer? The secret plans are progressing with that issue. We'll be finished soon enough. With the improvements to the devices and seeds, we have much more time now. Then why? It's a simple story. It's just that I, or we all, do not know what to do with the time we have bought. We've lived our lives day by day, and everything we touch and rely on comes from the past. We've never thought about the future. Ah, we've gifted your village with existential dread. I'm sorry. Now we simply exist, with no plan for what to do from here on. What do you mean? Don't jump to conclusions too quickly. You're in the middle of thinking about it, aren't you? Perhaps. We've been here too long. We don't know how to live any other way. You've been on your high horses for so long that you've lost your guts. If you'd rather whine and do nothing... Dian is immune to existential dread because he has never stopped to think about anything in his life. And start acting like your life's on the line. Everyone here is doing just that. That would make my village look so pathetic. And working his tail off for this village. What will happen to the village if you, the leader, are like this? Listen to him. Well, I like how instead of storming out, though, she turns and slowly, gracefully walks away. Acting like my life's on the line. Oh, Ryza, what do you think about what Dian and that girl were saying? I think you should ask them again when they're in the better mood, about their memories, the joys and the pains of the journey. Perhaps he has what it takes to go on. Maybe we should tell Dian about the truth of this village. David, please tell Ryza about the graveyard. Ah, crap. Graveyard, but Chief! Sorry, Ryza. I know you just got here, but could you please take him to a certain place? Is his, his shirt seems to have a mind of its own and is trying to escape his body. Well, not his shirt. He's not wearing a shirt. His belt. The shirt he tucked into his belt and then ripped off the top of. A certain place. It's unsightly of me to beg of you, but I need to know if there's still any strength left on us. Dian will be put to the test. Oh yeah, always. You're free to do as you please with the things you'll find there, Ryza. Or perhaps you could... Let's see. Alright. Dian just ran off. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, he does sometimes, just, you know. I'm sure he'll be fine. There we go. So Ramen, if they add Ryza to that game from the Lucy Pyre video earlier, will you download it? Simply exists no plan for what to do. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Completely agree. Sure, this village has a deeply rooted tradition, but that doesn't mean you can't change anything. Hey, even you're getting upset, Federica? Of course I am. You don't know what to do. It's just a big excuse for being lazy to me. How like the young to say that. Those with responsibility carry a heavy burden. There will be times of hesitation. It is as she says. Ah, Deirdre. Since Dian left, the chief has been secretly making improvements to the tools and seats here. He talked to the villagers as well. What do you say? He was shaken to see what he could do for the village, but everyone was content with fading away and doing nothing. They pass time idly, unaware that the seeds of light will run out one day. Present being shrouded in the past. You hear stories like that all the time. Oh man. Doubt there'll be another? No. See, you're looking at it the wrong way. The second they've crossed over with one mobile game, why stop there if you can just keep printing money for just letting them use your character design and jiggle some bits occasionally? Chief is lost. In fact, just before 3. Yeah, but like they're gonna have to promote their mobile game somehow, and what better way than to cross over with another one? Thinks the best for the village is to not have any problems and just live in peace. It just is impossible. Yeah, cause well, once you leave, it's possible. You seem to be all of this village's problem. Maybe it isn't. That's why I said he is lost. Dian, do you dare travel to the wetlands in the northeast? There, the chief has something to show you. What's with this all of a sudden? There are lots of strong monsters around there. Even the Gleaner warriors dare not go there. Okay, I'll go. Chief told me to lead Dian there. He sure works people really hard. It's a sign of trust. After all, they have entrusted Dian to us. Wouldn't hurt to expand your horizons a little bit here. Let's consider this a survey. Wetlands, huh? We need to prepare for that. Goodness, is that okay? Dian, let's head out. play in it.
Oh,
But he's a himbo by nature, which means muscles hard, no jiggle. Right.
ボスか。一体何が待っておるやら。
We already have a waypoint for up there? Oh, hell yeah, we do.
緑が多い。
Now that we've explored what I think is the whole map, we should have a waypoint to everywhere. That little post in the ground stopping me, you know. What a pup. His whole... he just vibrates. Like, with each shot of the gun, his entire body as a whole shifts back and then forth a smidge. But he's got an SMG, so he just, like... that's it. Thank you everyone for being here with me. You need to thank us now.
そうそう。
Let's leave it to us.
その通りです。
Exactly, we'll do whatever it takes. Let's breathe some life into the chief.
張り切ってるわね、フェデリカ。よし
Federica, you're on a roll. I'm with you. It's good to be in high spirits, but this place is full of danger. Keep your wits about you. Should we pass this area like a dozen hours ago? We're fine. And it wasn't dangerous then, so I think we're okay. I think the shorter members of our group, Lila and Patty, should take the lead instead of me. That's true. Patty, it's dangerous, but can you do this for us?
はい。
Sure, you can count on me.
よし。
Okay, Lent and Boss, cover the rear. Dian and Tao, take the left and right. Same pace as me. Watch your steps. Here. Got it. Why put the short people up front? Let's do it.
任せなさい。
Everyone moved into a protective formation, even though I thought I was supposed to lead them. Oh well.
参りましょう。
Let's go.
足を取られないように。
Make the big formation, but also, it's just Ryza on the map. Don't worry
転
about
ん
it.
だりしたら。いや、あまり想像したく。
This place looks more like an old battlefield than ruins. I've seen more than enough of this kind of sight in my travels.
こういうのは。
I could never get used to seeing things like this. So this is where a big battle took place during the Age of God. Nemed's people were defeated here. Prototype of Atelier games. Oh, true, yeah. Well, yeah, because Ryza can actually fight, as opposed to some of the other... Not that they couldn't fight, but, like, they were wholly about fighting with alchemy, and if you tried to do anything outside of alchemy, it was like, ah, you have the defense of a brittle piece of clay. I'm going to hit you now. And the people who invaded this land plundered it, taking everything back with them beyond the dragon's passage to Orem.
万象の大天を作り上げたってとこだ。
That is when they created the code of the universe, right? Well, listening to their history only leaves unpleasant thoughts, but more importantly, look, there's more buried treasure here.
コロさん、
Kama?
それにしても。
But what do they want us to see in a place like this? When I was small, the old chief came here once and never returned. He said it was for some sort of ritual.
儀式。
Ritual? Something important that the chief has to do.
余人には明かしたくない。
Guess it's something they don't want anybody else to find out. Guess there are many possible reasons.
ここまで来れば。
Almost there, so it's quicker to just see for ourselves. Yeah, you're right.
ディアン。
Dian, don't let your agitation get the best of you in battle. Your opponents will show you no sympathy. Well, yeah, exactly. Who needs defense when you could just, you know, bombs? I know, let's go. There he goes.
待てディアン。
Dan, wait, on your left. Oh no, it's a Destructo Disc. It's another here that hangs onto the past.
こんなのに構ってる暇は
We don't have time for this.
倒して先に
Let's just
進
beat
めば
it
いい
and go on. Hey, that's the spirit.
まったく。
Lively ones, aren't they?
それじゃ。
Okay, let's make way for the boys and girls. Wait. Ah, well, hello. I mean, frailty, it's fine, as long as you protect the alchemist, you know, the protagonist alchemist, clearly. Are you gonna charge up an attack? I mean, you know, it's a poor choice, but it's your choice to make. Excuse me. Ah, yeah. Atelier games would never Yuri bait. Ever. No. It still blows me away how much the main series can Yuri bait, while Blue Reflection 2 can just be the most canonically Yuri thing to ever be put to video game media. Like, yeah, no, that wasn't subtle in Lydian Swell. Like, that was not subtle. And that wasn't even, like, their game. They were just there. Okay, now we can take our time to investigate. There it goes. Yeah, you know, that just happens, but like, it's fine. There's no relationships in that game. No romantic ones. They seem more sophisticated than the ones at the village. Judging by the decay, they're not all from the same era. So there used to be a village here? No. There are no traces of anyone having lived here. I've seen only decaying devices that were brought here. So someone brought these devices all the way here just to leave them here? Maybe for the secret ritual you were talking about. Yep. This is a tomb. Tomb for devices? No. It's the tomb of what is lost. Okay. So it is a place of some kind of ritualistic sacrifice. Well. Ah, sorry. Huh? What is it, Betty? No, it's just this thing was inside. Seems brand new compared to everything else. Looks like it could be silver? What could it be? The chief says you are free to do as you please with the things you find there. Could this be what he meant? Is it really okay? This place is a tomb, right? It's this ample. If you think you can find some use for it, then we should bring it back. I think that's what the chief intended. He's gonna look into it anyway. I'll take you up on your offer. Doesn't seem like there's anything else but decaying devices. But I'm sure this place means a lot to him. Only the people who have lived here can understand why it's special. It's true, and I bet he can take a step further than just understanding it. He can sacrifice himself! I mean, oh, absolutely he was. Something new to study? Damn right. Smash it all. Smash it all. Thanks for the D-Genesis stone. You know, I'm not sure we learned what he wanted us to learn here, but also whatever. What do we leave off in the tree? I think left hand side is done. Top side is done. Morphle bombs? I don't think we're doing anything at 41. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna rock. We're fine. We got a little bit of silver. Basically, we're good. Oh, wrong button. We tried to give it a haircut, but it was too short. We definitely weren't trying to reap the puppy. Just, you know, a little trim. There's a quest in that direction. Shame. What was the tome of... Was that the tome of what is lost? That's right. When devices stopped working and can't be restored, they go to the tomb of what is lost. Are you building new devices, though? I only make things needed for daily use, or to sell to the outside. Just simple things. I can't make things that are quite advanced. Because they need the heart that was handed down by our ancestors. The heart cannot be repaired. If it breaks, the device dies. That's what I've been told since I was a kid. If a device dies, the work that was carried out using the device dies with it. We live our entire lives relying on things that slowly die. That is who we are. That is the village of Foray. Legal drugs and extreme violence. Rated 14 plus. Wow. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they can say what they want, but it's the hand holding. Yeah. Like 2 was less violent, less sexual. It just had hand holding. So yeah, they can butter it up however they want, but I can read between those lines. See, that's why this village protects all old traditions, because we face that loss daily. But if there are things handed down by you from your ancestors, then you must have been able to make them in the past, right? Why did you end up losing that ability? This is the village of Foray. We are the descendants of the people of the Age of God, those who flourish in the depths of Nimid. Huh? So you didn't come here for the treasures in the ruins, but you are the rightful owner of the ruins? But Dian is a descendant of the people of the Age of God? Your ancestors were there. Yes, we were once defeated by a powerful being. We were driven away from our land and became wanderers. We finally creeped back to our homeland hundreds of years after our defeat. We've been wandering for generations and generations. We lost most of our technology, even knowledge of seeds of light. We inherited relics that could no longer be made and gathered remnants from our homeland and barely managed to keep it all together. The devices we could actually use, as well as the people, gradually faded away. The final standing is all here in the village of Foray. With your old inheritance like this, couldn't you somehow bring all the technology back? Past chiefs all tried, but all failed. There was too big a difference between the skill of our people now and our ancestors. We spent our lost days just withering away, and as Dian said, we were losing our steps, but... How was it, seeing the tomb built by your forefathers? Showed the symbol of our decline. Do you still want to go on? Yeah, I saw outside the village and I want to see even more. If the village is going to wither away, I'm going to bring it back. I don't have anything to offer at the moment, but I will find a way to save the village and the outside world. Like, I feel like... What was it, Joe Rogan? Way back in the day when he did stand-up comedy, before he did the stuff now. He had a skit about how, like, he thinks people on the whole are getting stupid because there's only a few handfuls of people who are actually smart. And, like, let's say Let's say you get stranded on a desert island. How long until you can send me an email? Like, we all have this technology in our pockets and everything. It's like, do you know how that works? Could you make that? Could you recreate that? No, absolutely not. If that wasn't something you could just pick up at a store, is that something you could how long would it take you to recreate even basic functionality of a phone? It's like, generations, yeah. It's which is basically what's the people who knew how to make their technology died off, and then they found a bunch of cell phones and like, we know how to fix this. If this cell phone dies, it's gone forever, but we need it. Like, that's gotta suck a bit. Good. I recognize you as for his first blade. On behalf of the village, I ordered you to see the outside world. First blade, isn't that Deidre's? It's okay. I saw that tomb a long time ago too, so I just ended up staying in the village. And to break in a year or two. Oh, they do. And they saw that advertisement that says that the new iPhones are waterproof or microwavable or whatever. I feel like those have stopped happening as of late, but there was definitely a time where like a new iPhone would be released. That would immediately happen. You saw the same thing, but you were willing to see the outside world. You were the bravest warrior in our village. You deserved the title of First Blade. The bar was set low. The bar was set really low. I will be Hokage, believe it. So he gets a CG here, but not in his story. Alright then, I'm gonna change this village. How skillful you handled that aggressive child. I am so grateful to you all. Next time we come back, you will have grown up a lot. Trust us. Will he though? Yeah. That's fair. Makes my heart flutter a little, seeing young people like this. Dear Ryza, you and your friends too. May I have a word with you? Alright. Edge of the pond. Also, there's a quest in here. That one we had to do? Or is that one we went, nah. Yeah, no. How about you? Were you a nah as well? Where is the abandoned shrine in the mountains east? Does have written history. It's been long untouched. Said that there are documents in the area. It said, you mean you weren't sure? Full of monsters, and there are no seeds of light, so we generally ignore it. Anyway, if you're willing, I thought I'd ask you to take a look. I mean, it's an area we've probably mapped out, so... Yeah, totally mapped out. See, we did a... It was useful to do this. It wasn't a waste of time. Crap, I had to go further north. Can we juke him? Nope, we can't. Yeah, she got a little ripped off on that department. I mean, I'm fine to beat him up too. Picking up dogs on stream? No! That's a... oh boy. Goodbye. It's fine. We survived. Don't worry about it. Nobody died. I mean, except the dog.
れも使えるのか？
Don't know if I'm actually gonna need all these mushrooms.
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
Oh, oh, well,
注意してください。
thanks, clock, for getting in my way.
怖いものなしよ。これでしまいに行くぞ。ライザ。この。そりゃ。数えて。それ。ライザさん、お願いしてもよろしいですか？今なら鍵が作れるかも。これで。こっちじゃ。
No, don't do that thing. Thank you.
ただの扇と思わないでくださいね。勝ちましたね、皆さん。
Do it all the time. Yeah, well, I mean, you could already just skate on wind.
私が証拠
Well, yeah, that would be fun. For sure.
するよね。いいものは見つかった？
No, don't fight me.
敵です。注意してください。
This entire area, I should just start the fights myself. This area does not approve of me attempting to run away.
始めるよ。大盤振る舞いよ。こっちじゃ。決めますよ。
Ah, true. Okay. You want speedrunner tech. That's what you want. I forgot Ryza's Dragoon drop. Wee! So weird that she's got a Dragoon drop. I love it, but why? She, like, it's a staff. What else could do a lot more? Yeah, just all movement tech. Oops, all movement tech. Wee! Like Atelier Sonic. Oh man. No, it would have to be Atelier Tails. It would have to be. Tails would absolutely be the alchemist. Like, that's just not even a question. Tails makes so much more sense. Do you have to beat up everything for this? Probably not, but not seeing what I should be. No party members, yep, of course. You got Amy. Man, if you're going for just game characters, you got Amy, Rouge, Blaze. I guess you gotta start going towards the comic if you want more female characters after that, don't you? You definitely get Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit. There's way more in the comics than that, but I remember the Saturday morning cartoon show. Sally Acorn, totally naked except with vest. That's fine, don't question it. Oh, I forgot Cream the Rabbit, yes. And isn't the Chow's name Ice? It could be no, the Chow's name is Cream, right? Or Cheese, right? It's Cream and Cheese. What the hell? Oh, it's it. No, is it that one? Who says it's in here? Oh, there you go. Got an alchemy recipe. Cool, we're boardable. Bye. Big the cat. Ah, yes.
案内が必要ならいつでも言ってくれよ。面白いとこたくさん知ってるからな。
Oh, we can't do anything with it until we report it. That's for Big the Cat. See, you think you're working for Big the Cat, you're actually working for Froggy. Also, fun reminder, Big the Cat's voice actor is John St. John, whose really only other role is Duke Nukem. Deirdre, what do you want to talk about?
ああ、ほどなく
You're leaving again soon, right? Just wanted to say a few things about Dian before you leave.
相変わらず
Be
過保護だ
protective as ever. I don't think you need to be that much anymore.
そうだな。
True. Anyway, as thanks, I'd like you to listen to this.
俺
As thanks?
あ
Yes, though the chief didn't say so himself, there's one important tradition of this village.
あまり
Doesn't sound very good.
感情で言え
To
ば
speak frankly, you're right.
そのしきたりと
So this tradition is related to the tomb of what is lost.
賢者様は代々
For generations, when something was lost, the chief took it to the cemetery to be mourned.
ディアンが少しだけ
Dian mentioned it a little, something about the previous chief.
聞いていたか
You heard, yes. The previous chief also went to the tomb and never returned.
あんな魔物の
Especially in a place full of monsters like that, or perhaps you set up the tombs there because that's where your ancestors' spirits gather?
そういうことだ
Exactly. Dian was very young at the time.
ディアンは
Could never forget the sights of how sad everyone in the village was, and he is still scared.
親代わりに自分
Scared
を
that
育
the
ててくれた
current chief who raised him will end up the same way at some point. Dead? Yes. I mean, statistically speaking, it's 100% likely. I know you can't do things just for him, but is it possible to break these kinds of traditions? Rituals and customs are created in order to unite groups of people. Therefore, it is very difficult to alter them.
あ
Yes.
あ
It's a powerful tradition spanning hundreds of years, and it is the responsibility of the chief handling the village.
でもそれでは
Means one day the chief will...
ディアンも同じ
Dian. But Dian was also frustrated that it cannot be changed, and the only thing to do was rebel.
その気持ち
I understand that feeling somewhat. Yeah. I mean, she may not look it, but she absolutely is the rebel of her family. 100%. She's just, you know,
そんなあの
not
子が
quite to the Dian level.
里を出て
That kid is now saying he'll leave the village and will change everything. I'm so happy about that.
ディアンの気持ちはすごく素
I
直
think Dian's feelings are very honest and simple, because he's never had a thought in his entirely thanks to you and the chief. Or he likes you and the chief, and he likes this village too.
だから
So you should look forward to the day he brings back enough gifts to change the village.
ディアンのことを
Please take care of Dian.
分かった
Not once, no. You got it. I'll teach him everything he needs to know so that he can go wherever he wants. And you guys will help me, right?
お
Of course.
話すべきことは
Alright.
話せたかな
Cool.
そうい
But
えばライザ
we also have a thing to turn in. That might be a new alchemy
につい
recipe.
て調べた方がいいんじゃないか
そうだ賢者さんに聞いてみようと
There you go. Documents mentioned. Found an alchemy recipe. Device for a weapon. Wholly different from a device. It's no. It'd be more powerful than anything around. Should take this document. No way using it here. Alright. I'll take your weapon document. Thank you.
賢者殿は
Efflorescence.
目の前におるようじゃな
Yeah, mantis. Yeah, those sound like weapons. Oh, pet to pop.
どこ行くんだ
Fluorescence, diamantis. What are those? Can I make them? Probably not. Can I make them well? Even less
前に一
likely?
人で来た時はそれ
どれに
すら見なかっ
したようかな
Yeah, so we've got a patty sword, right? We're missing... Yeah.
何作ろうかな 入れる場所
And of course the axe, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Let's head to the Dragon Tree, which is... Oh, right there. We teleported over it. That's fine. Hello, Chief. How you doing? Well, if it isn't you, what brings you all here? Back in the tombs, we found this. Thought I should ask you for your permission to take it, even though you gave us explicit permission to use anything we found there. And you would find it just as expected. How could you possibly have known that Patty was going to knock over the exact container that held this thing? Knew you'd find it. Bullshit. This is metal used in the heart of the device. It's both sturdy and highly conductive. The generations, different chiefs will try and figure out how it works, but none have done so yet. Before heading into the tombs, it is custom to put one's skills on the line that they have honed, including those unfulfilled. You have also tried it, haven't you? Indeed, I've tried many times, having Dian around and Empel lives in our village, so I've been given many an opportunity to do so. But in any case, it seems better to have left it to an alchemist, as they would know how to use it. It's a bit bloomy to call it courtesy, but I'll research it too, but won't Dian get upset if you keep thinking so darkly? By the way, in relation to the reason we came here, one thing I have found out is I have a secret proposal that may sound absurd, but could you hear me out? Sure, I'm all ears. No, you're not. You're only like, at most, like 2% ears. Liar. But first, I will tell you the true meaning of Dragonstorm, which has caused you harm. Cables. This is where dragons come and go between worlds using the dragon vein in the passage. My word. 100% ears. Guessing from its structure, the people of Nemid originally built a strong castle here to research the passage. While they arrived at Orem, there was no sign of any wrongdoing. Seems your forefathers fared much better. They have been just as cowardly as we are now, so what do you propose? Yes, actually the village is located along the Dragon's Path. It's right above the Dragon Vein and right in front of the passage. They may have settled here to avoid storms, but it ended up being very counterproductive. Dragons and storms both fly and blow here. What? Storms happening every 100 or so years and generations changing, it was hard to settle on bigger measures. But now that you know it's dangerous, wouldn't that be enough of a reason to take action? Speaking of which, there's a place on the hill to the east which is located in between the Dragon Veins, and move the village there will not be as dangerous as it is now, I see. But I can't just abandon my hometown. You won't. You'll move it. However, even if spoken by the chief, no one will just agree to move the village suddenly. That's... But at least I can start preparing for it, hoping that someone will someday change our village. That's the spirit? So it sounds like you're gonna do nothing. Okay. Chief, you should not think of this heart as something for a ritual, but something you should challenge from time to time. Someday it will lead you somewhere. I'll follow your example and study it also. Never expected the excursion of the Dragon Vein would be as fruitful as this. There are no wasted efforts. Teleport a single night. I mean, you know. Don't even teleport, just like take a week stirring a pot. Like, Ryza will be tired as hell, but you'll have a village done. Isn't that how it should be anyway? It's like, take like 5 trees worth of lumber, the metal we already have in our pockets, and just stir for a week. Make a village. Totally doable. Return to the Atelier at Nemid. I know it's right there, but I can fast travel. Screw it. Sis, where are we going next? Let's get going. Not out to go sightseeing. Flying with the Dragon Vein is important research for Miss Ryza. Means going somewhere as part of the experiment too, right? More or less. The tablet isn't fully sorted out yet. We can't just fly off as we please. Go to the village over there. Go move now, please. And then she waits a week, and when nobody moves in, she returns with a massive bomb in her hand and goes, I built a village over there. Please move in. I built you a new place to live. Threatening. Having studied the incredibly powerful dragon vein that runs through this region, I've learned a few things. Oh, what did you learn? Even if we fly with maximum power, we cannot break through the world's wall. I'd say the methodology itself is wrong. Exactly. What do they need ruins or like relics or memories for? Nah, nuke it. It's the only true way to start over. Nuke it to the ground. But you know, a clean nuke. An alchemy nuke. It may be a nuke, but we're not talking radiation. The Nuclear Winter Trilogy. Yes, exactly. Had to blow my nose, but had to make sure to post the GIF in the Discord first, you know. So, fun note, because I don't think a lot of people here probably watched Buffy. The character in that GIF, Spike, his actor, John Marsters, ended up playing Piccolo in the overly cursed live-action Dragon Ball movie. But, unlike most other people on that movie, he actually did research beforehand and ended up becoming a big Dragon Ball fan, like, of the manga and the anime. So, like, cool. That's a nice little positive bit to come out of that. Like, he actually, like, apparently from, like, reading the manga and stuff beforehand, kind of, like, he tried to be like, can we look a little more like Piccolo here? To his, like, makeup team. Technically, any bit of Dragon Ball after GT happened because of that movie. Akira Toriyama saw that movie and went, no, 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 no. That cannot be what people think about when they think of modern Dragon Ball movies. So he made Battle of Gods, he made Resurrection F, and that spawned Dragon Ball Super and all the newer stuff, like the new Broly movie. So all that happened because the American live-action Dragon Ball sucked so bad Akira Toriyama came out of retirement. So, you know, technically a lot of good came out of that movie. Just none of it was in that movie. What do you mean, the experiment failed? It is important to understand that it is impossible for now. It is evidence that we have to think of something else. So, what do? Nothing will change for the time being. We have to look at things one at a time to figure out what's wrong. Just like heck in the American 2000s Godzilla kind of sparked Japan into making like newer and better Godzilla movies. It's like, no, that, yeah. Oh yeah, I had forgotten, but Jude is absolutely right. The Rune Factory can do MILFs well, but you can't date any of them. That's such a, like, that is so weird. Yeah. So Toriyama use the same designs he's been using for years and try to emulate his style as best they can. Like, that's all they can do. They've got decades of creature designs to work with, thankfully. But, like, yeah. Just have to continue using the tablet. Yes. I have a lot to think about. Maybe the teleportation technique is incomplete, or maybe we're not supposed to use the Dragon Vein. Or what if we rocket jump? And everyone's like, I don't know what that means, but not those words. No. Everyone just immediately just understands fear. Wouldn't understand it if you tried to explain it to us. Anyway, let's fly to the next region and see what Ryza and Imp will discover. Sound like a plan? Good grief, seems like the two of us are responsible for the tricky part. Yeah, the two big alchemists here. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. You guys are the alchemists. We are not. This is doing something incredible that we cannot do at all. Words warm my heart. Ah, right, Dian. You're now the best warrior in the village, aren't you? Oh, yeah, again, the bar was set really low, but like, yeah. That means you don't have to call me sis anymore. Just call me Ryza. Can't do that. I think you're so amazing, so you'll be my sis. Okay. Oh, you're quite stubborn, but sure, I'll take that as a compliment. Well, let's head back to the Ateliers on Kark Isles. There you go. Take the casual portal. I'm back. They're all like, we know, we're here. We came. Okay, let's sort out our. Huh? What is it? Did something happen? Crystal on the tablet started glowing. Huh? Did you do something? Didn't do anything, did you? It's sitting on a table. Like, no. Wait, we flew through the gate just now.
転移したんだ。
Excuse me.
もしかしてこの石板と何
Maybe the
か
tablet reacted to something? Uh-oh. It's old god time. Well, the crystal shattered. Ryza looks not okay with things. Seems to be reacting to the force of the transcendence caused by the tablet. Maybe not strong enough. Guess we need to study a lot more about this.
なあライザね。
Hey, sis, what about the silver one from the tombs? You think you can use it? Yeah, I was thinking to look into that one as well. Might take a little while. I guess we should take a little break. Yeah.
ライザさん、
Miss Ryza, have you seen Patty?
いや、
I was focusing, so I don't know.
パトリツィアさん
You're looking for Miss Patricia? Then I think she's headed for the Valence Company.
急いでたの。
She seemed to be in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
気分転
I
換
think I'll go and check on her.
紹介もこの島が現れてから交易に影響が出てるの。なんとかしなくちゃ。紹介に向かったってことは手紙を受け取りに行ったのかな。
What's the Valence Company? Oh, is that on the island? Have to be.
素材や陸路で空間島に来る人は大抵ここの道を使うみたい
I'm sure there's a faster way to fast travel there, but sometimes you just gotta use boat.
いつも何かしら事件に見舞われている気がするのだ。
Oh, what do we have up here? Hello, quest person. Oh, sir, how you doing? Oh, hey there. Things are looking good. Look, bringing new ingredients brings new ideas. I have one more thing I would like to discuss with you. Of course, what is it? There's a volcano somewhere near here. When it comes to volcanoes, it means there are minerals about, right? The next target should be the ore. Be okay to prepare that for me? Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We probably already have it. I hope we already have it. No. Alright. Well, bye. Do we have anything else around here? Yeah, apparently we actually don't have something. Oh, we do have a character quest. Down where we needed to go anyway. Look at that. What are the odds?
なるほど。空間島に来るとただいまって言いたくなっちゃうんだ。何か話したそうにしているな。
Nope, they're not trying to tell us anything. What's that? When I grow up, I want to go to the Capital Academy.
そうかい。
You want to go, do you? Well, I'm sorry, I'd love to let you, but...
うちにはお金がないから行
Wow.
かせてあげられないんだよ。
Did the sun really just set on him? Like, we don't have the money to send you there. Costs a lot to it. Like, it feels like the sun just, like, immediately, like, rolled in the fog. Even someone as rich as Mr. Bronin had some trouble with it. Without being nobles or something, I can't grant your dream.
そんな
But I want to study lots. I want to learn things like the little schools won't tell me.
だったら
Then get good grades like Tao. If you do, they might let you in for free.
分かったよ
Okay, I'll get better grades then. Just watch me.
私は
In the academy because my father told me to go, but it really isn't the easiest place to enter.
そうかもね。
Maybe so. I've talked to everyone when I went to the capital, but I'm not a student.
これまでに
I think the only ones that went to the academy from this village are just Tao and Boss in the end. Really? No one else? In the first place, not many people even leave Kirkin Island. There's no problem with not going to the academy, so it probably just feels like an indulgence. I did teach a bit at the school, so I do think it's an important place where you can study lots. Going to the academy isn't something typical then. I've been very fortunate. Yes, it's almost like being nobility has offered you some slight advantages over your average person in the general vicinity around. You know what? Yeah, I've been thinking a little since then about what I should do. I don't want to ruin the house, so it's hard for me to just run off like Mr. Lent did. So you want your bloodline to keep going. So you don't want to run off like Mr. Lent did. Why don't you just run off with Mr. Lent? Or reel him in. At the same time, inheriting the house simply because of fortune doesn't sit right with me. I don't want to act purely as I'm meant to. So, why don't you make a new house? The House of Tao. I thought about what to do, and then it came to me that the academy is there to learn such things. So I plan to study much. I don't remember Tao's last name. Guaranteed at this
いつ
point.
か自分で答えが出せるようになるつもり
Is it though? Is it though? Do you really think she can convince him to put down a book long enough to continue the bloodline? I don't know. I have my doubts. I may not have an answer right away, but one day I'll have my own answer.
なるほどね
I like it. Sounds good to me. At the very least, I'm planning to turn down any talks of a husband my father brings up.
誰と一緒になるかだ
I don't want to spend my own life with someone else out of parents' orders.
まあ少なくともそれ
Talking
に
in
関して
public
は
hurdle first, yeah. Well, at the very least, yeah, that figures. Your own answer. Completed Patricia's side story. How are we doing
パー
on
ティーが
trophies
今
for
後どう
this?
していくのかちょっと気にはなってたけど
42%. Damn, that must. Alright. That's probably. You know what? I'm really curious now. Just the public ones. I don't want to look at spoiler ones. Presumably, oh, there's probably side stories I'm not finishing because I'm not doing stupid things like making 3 different versions of the same medicine at different qualities. Yeah, that's probably gonna hold me back a bit. Just a bit. Created a, oh, okay. Hidden trophy. Honestly, it looks like they hid most of the trophies. Like, all of them. Okay, so there's no trophy I can see that I don't have. Interesting. Once I beat the game, I can take a
楽し
look.
くて良いではないか会いに行ったら捕まってた人に言われたくはないけどね
Start holding it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That might be a bit too soon. She tries desperately to hold his hand. It's just difficult to do.
パーティー
Eddie, what happened? What's that letter about?
皆さん
Everyone, oh no, what should I do? But I can't. I
どう
don't.
するパーティー
Eddie? Gonna cry it away. She learns how to do painting and makeup to make her hand look like a book, like perfectly look like a book. It's the only way. If you calm down,
どんな
one
手紙を
hand's a
受け取
book, the other hand's a ruins. That's it. That's the only way she could possibly do it. What's the letter you got?
お父様が
My father wrote me, since we haven't received any response from Tao, the recommendation for the Royal Academy may be rescinded.
え
What?
そんな
The
に決
deadline
ま
is
って
that
た
close.
ん
Tao
ですか
didn't mention anything to us, so I thought he had more time.
どうしてタオ君は
Is Tao so hesitant about joining the Royal Academy? Oh yeah, it's the he got into 2 branches, but wants doesn't know which to pick. Whatever the reason is, this is no way to return all the favors. I'm going to teach him a lesson.
待ってください
Please wait, no, that's not it.
違うって
Huh? What do you mean?
実は
Actually, I'm the one who suggested Mr. Tao to submit a thesis to the Royal Academy. What?
でも
But
それは
that was for Tao's sake, right?
ライザさん
Miss
は
Ryza, how much do you
どこまで
know?
聞いてるんですか
About what?
うーん
Archaeology and architecture, was it? He got accepted into those 2 departments, and he isn't sure which one to choose, right?
学術院
At the academy, these are 2 different subjects, and you have to decide which one you want to pursue before you get in.
はい
Yes, I thought he'd be happy to return to the capital, but then he sent me this letter, which made me follow him
喜ん
here.
で他にやるこ
He
とが
wrote,
あ
I
る
have other things to do. I thought he might throw everything away and just stay here.
それで
That's why you were upset then. You should have asked Tao more. Jumped out of the capital, chased after him, and was desperate to meet him. That's why at first I pointed fingers at you all one-sidedly. But then I saw how Mr. Tao was having exciting adventures with you all, and he looked so happy. I was the one who approached Mr. Tao to submit the thesis. I'm also the one who chased him all the way to his journey to save his hometown. And I am the one still forcing him to follow this path. I want Mr. Tao to stay at the capital, to be a researcher at the Royal Academy.
お父様も
That has nothing to do with the fact that I want him around me at all times, and always available for me to find him and see him, and it's nothing to do with that. That way, maybe Father will accept him. It really is just me being selfish, pushing my feelings on Mr. Tao.
勝手すぎて
I was so selfish that I just hated myself, and I cannot say I want you to do this anymore.
そんなに思
You
い
feel
つ
so
かれ
down
て
about
る
it?
な
Why
ら
don't you dump everything? Why don't you dump everything on
タオ
Tao?
にぶつけちゃえば
That's a really that almost puts a negative spin on her trying to be like, just tell him how you feel. But that's a really weird way of putting it. Hey, well, how about you talk with him, exchange opinions, and try to find a compromise? Even though it seems hard, you shouldn't do anything about it right now. Claudia, but I don't think Tao can forget about the problem on the island and return to the capital. I think he's searching for answers as he's going. If you want to impress your will onto them, you have to pay a reasonable price, even if it is about your heart. I'm more than willing to pay the price. I will do anything for Mr. Tao. Let's see if we can extend the deadline. I will write to my father to discuss it. That is not necessarily the outcome I expected from this whole ordeal, but that's awesome, Claudia. Nice to respect to you. That's the dignity of a true woman. What are you two saying? Okay, I need to continue my research too. First, we have to solve what's going on the island. They had to have Patty and Hal so that people stopped just only talking about Claudia and Ryza, since they clearly would never do anything about that. Her mastery, that's true, yeah. Ryza, how's the research going? Well, nothing much. I haven't really found anything out about the metal I found at Nemid. From what we heard, it's apparently used in the devices, so I don't think it's something common, but I think I understand this a little bit. It has beaten all those chiefs through hundreds of years for a reason. Just spent a lot of time looking into this, along with the crystals. Miss Ryza, Mr. Tao would like to have a word with you. Huh? What is it, Tao? Remember when I said that I would find a way to manage the control center to dissolve the interference from the island? Yeah, quite a while ago. Did you find it? Yeah, those cowards. Unfortunately, I haven't yet. I thought I would try to explain what I've managed to figure out so far. Tao, you never stop moving even when you're back at Kirkin Island. Well, I'm not here on vacation. Anyway, I'll gather the others. Let's go to the heart of the island. Sure. To the heart of the island. What was the fastest way there? Is there a faster way there? So, what did you find out? Not really a secret that affects anything drastically, but I thought an explanation might help Ryza make an informed decision. I'd love to hear it. To summarize what I have learned so far, we are sure there is a dragon vein running through Lake Elpis. We use the power of the dragon vein to teleport. So too does the code of the universe, right? It's no coincidence that a dragon vein is at the lake. First of all, Kirkin Island wasn't initially intended for people to live on. Oh yeah, what was it again? We found that note, the Painor Holy Tower? Also helped people with their evacuations. That's what the note said. I'm starting to remember. It was used as an evacuation area, but maybe it was originally built for a different purpose. There's just one more thing I wanted you to remember. Something we heard from Starchild in the ruins around the capital. What we heard was... the alchemist that created Kirkin Island created it with the intention to make an island that could fly. That's right. They're saying. I mean, I thought that was... oh yeah, Dian though. Just listen for now. I will also have to ask Patty for more details later. Clint, the menace that offered the sanctuary to Felicia. However, the research didn't go that far because something happened at the stage when making the island float. Invasion. Because the alchemist from Clint Kingdom also tried to use the dragon vein to make Kirkin Island fly. And the interference Kirkin Island is taking from those isles must be due to the dragon vein too. Indeed, the code of the universe is anchored within the Dragon Vein to remain here in this place.
僕も
I think there's a possibility that the anchor is the cause of the problems. That's all I can think of for now. What do you think?
万象の大天は
The universe is anchored here, and that's what's causing interference with Kirkin Island. Yeah, that'll help.
何か
I'll try and think a little more, thanks. That's a relief. It's important to organize and line up your thoughts.
神代の民が編み出し
The
た
techniques to use dragon veins were developed by the people of the Age of God, and then they were inherited by the Clint Kingdom.
全部
It all connects the past to the present.
調べ
Yeah,
て
you can figure out anything if you research and explore. Go for the same with teleportation mechanism. It's not enough checking and research has been done into it.
まだまだ道
We
は
still have so long to go, but it feels like we're making progress. Thank you, Tenny. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything else.
空間島に来るとただいまって言いたくなっちゃうんだ
Back to the atelier. Natchez said cleaned up the English translation a bit. Yeah, I wonder. Okay, for our next destination, I think we should go visit Windle
顔
again.
出してみふむ
Oh, to Windle? About time to investigate the relationship between the passage and the dragon veins.
うん
Yes, I think I can get clues on what I'll need to think about and what to make. Underworld, Orion.
これだけ何度も出かける
After so many trips there, the word underworld doesn't really fit anymore.
両方を頻
I
繁
think we're the only ones who go back and forth between the two so often.
うん
Yes, imagine how much better it would be if we could come and go naturally.
当たり前に
Come and go naturally.
みんなの言葉
This is all very true. I'm very happy to hear that.
ところで
By the way, is there anything else we should know about this world?
カラさん
Scala, what do you mean?
いや何
You see, there's no need to be such a rush to go back. You can always do more research here on this side.
もしかして
And to say you don't want to go back? Yes.
それじゃあ
Ever get called out so hard in a conversation that you just wordlessly 180 and walk away? Well then, off the window, through the passage. You okay there?
そっか過去から今に
Oh, excuse me. Alright, to the passage.
どこに行こうかな
Not that passage.
次に調べ
The
る
Dragon's Passage. Oh, we still have this here. Boo. So we're doing okay on other quests. I don't remember what that one was. Oh, that's a big area. I don't want to do that. Whatever it is, I don't want to do it. I mean, it's not worse?
どこ行くんだ
Let me just go there.
荷物持ちくらい
Yeah, who needs to go through the passage? We're
よ
fine.
し
Here we
到着
are.
誰かの言いようじゃ
I
ない
don't want to be a killjoy, but coming and going like this feels less and less special.
カラさん
Kala, too late to hide now.
そうは言うが
But every time I sneak out, everyone treats me, the Elder, with respect when I return.
こたびは特
This
に
time it was especially long, right?
何がノーだよ
Don't try to be cute. So you were actually sneaking out from them a great many times before?
あれは
It's Master Kala.
カラ様
カラ様がお帰りだぞ
Master Kala has returned.
以前より
A lot less of you than there used to be.
他氏族への連絡
They've been
という
dispatched under
課題が
Kala's
少し時間
ideas,
がない
instructions to get in touch with other clans.
カラ様
Welcome back,
お帰
Master
り
Kala.
なさいます
異界でのご用件は
You finished your business in the underworld.
あれ
Oh, they're much kinder than I thought.
あ
This is just how adults act when angry. I used to get that kind of reaction from Alberta and Severio too.
あうむ
Well, it has been a heck of an adventure. Please treat these young ones with utmost courtesy.
無論です
But of course, however, before that, there's something I believe you're supposed to do. What do you think of the Wave Tuner Clan mission as the elder?
恩義は常々
These after such disregard to your position. I thought you said you would return after a few days of scouting.
そんな風に言って
So that's what she said when she came with us. You don't have to be so mad at Kala. She helped me out and gave me lots of advice.
そうだぞ
That's right. Don't give her such a hard time. Said children.
では
Very well. We'll hear how her elder has helped while she deals with all the unfinished matters that have piled up.
御身の指示によって山と積まれた仕事です。さぞかしやりがいもあると存じます。
All these matters are the results of your orders. I'm sure you'll find it all to be worthwhile.
さあ
Come, let's make our way to the tent, Master Kala.
私たちも
Guess we should follow them. Nah, leave them for a bit.
先が異世界なんて今でも信じられません。
嫌じ
And you have to actually do work as the leader of this village?
まったく
I hate to say, but
ちが子供なんだか。ともかく我々も天幕まで向かいましょう。
look. How the hell did I get up there? Hey, you two.
どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。
Okay. Clearly, you can't retire
ライザな
from
ら有効活用してくれるよね
leader of village. Here we went then. Oh no, go up the ladder, Ryza, thank you. Stop falling off all of these not even that narrow passages.
I'm
sorry to keep you guys waiting. Oh, are you okay, Kala?
ずいぶん
You
お
look
疲れ
very tired.
いやいや
Never underestimate the power of the Wave Tuner clan. All are working hard to get in touch with their comrades scattered around the land.
各地に探せ
There's
る
still survivors out there
同
to
胞
search
の
for?
存在
Yeah. Not many by any means, but some remain. It's more so Suko are having troubles, because we don't have enough people to do the searching.
そうか。よかった。
Guess that's good.
あ
Oh, guess that is good news.
フィーを探し
So,
てもらおうと
only
し
out
た
looking for fees, so thank you for doing so much.
本当にありがとう。
なんの
No worries, I'm sure there's not a person in the Orient who would not be inspired to help you.
虫歯みの女王だ
The people who defeated the Ravaging Queen.
それは
Nothing to praise us for, as we had our own reasons for doing so.
倒したのは事実であ
But
ろ
you did defeat her, right?
その事実から
There
な
are
る
rumors that quite a few people returned to the sanctuary for that fact.
聖地に
Hope that is true when they are in the sanctuary.
なんだよ
Now come on, stop putting on airs and be happy about it.
あの
What about V? Have you heard any updates?
どうなの？カラ
How
さん
about it, Kala? Actually, that's what I wanted to discuss with you. We sent out a search party, but apparently there's a herd of Felicia blocking the path, of
それ
course.
はまたバカ
Another inconvenient thing.
わかった
See, so we're just gonna wipe them out.
実際は恐ろしい魔物がいるかどう
The
か
request is to go check on them.
もしいた場合
Check if there are any monsters first. If there are, we'll get rid of them. Am I understanding this correctly?
いかにも
Indeed. Oh, and one more thing.
もう一つ
One more?
いや
Well, you'll see when we get there. At least I will.
ほ
Okay.
おお参考になる
Sure. Down there's a ways. I just doubt it will go that way. What if it every other area in the game is dense with waypoints except over here.
ここでよろしいんですか？
Maybe going back from here is the like trying to figure out the best way to get to that
そ
spot.
こは我々の間では鳥の峠と呼ばれておる。南東じゃ。さあ、向かうぞ。
カラさん、仕事は？
Flower. No. Okay. Give me flower.
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
せーの、集めておこう。どうだ。
Just gotta raise. I feel like I keep slouching over for it. It's a little better. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad.
これも使えるのか？
With the occasional material as we go by. Oh,
油断は禁物ですよ。
you've chosen death, you fool.
我らの勝利をつかみ取るぞ。はい、よかったです。あなたの力見せてもらおう。わかりました。ライザさん、いかがですか？その目でやれないんだから。これで一匹やっつけた。そっかいさ。
成長したな、ライザ。
But no worries, understandable. The heat will do that to you. Rest up. Hope you get your energy back. Congrats on getting all the evolutions. Like, it was worth it, but like, yeah, now for sure, rest up. What she got us to do. Level 90. Wonder if there's a level 99/100 achievement. Hey, and when I'm story complete, I can check that out. So this is the Bird's Pass. It is quite simple in name. Tell you of its origins on the way. Well, let's get a move on. Kala, why are you following us? Don't you have a lot of work to do? This way. Doing Felicia is also an important job for the Elder. And maybe so, but usually the Elder issues those orders to others. Chiefs usually aren't the ones fighting. It's the job of the warriors to fight. The Elder to go into battle themselves. The Orin must place great importance on fighting. Everyone stand with courage and sincerity. Without courage, sincerity will not prevail. Without sincerity, courage will fall. We all hold an oath, that is all. Yeah, I know that firsthand. Sincerity? What does that even mean? Yeah, Dian. It means living strong and true. See. And Dian, who has just learned the word, goes, I'm the most sincere man who's ever lived! I like the way you put it. Warriors, knights, elders, whatever your position, the stronger the better. Well, I guess that's one way to look at it. Enough talk, let's go. Yes, Orem is very much in a state of disrepute. The valley is just a part of that. Eyes open. The Clint Kingdom, whose deeds we have come across time and again, had a history of raiding Orem. Like, that just reads weird, right? We've heard about the Clint Kingdom since the first game. I feel like 3/4 of the way to the third game, you don't have to add the whose deeds we have come across time and again. Like, if you had to bring up the fact that we're always like, it seems like our old nemesis, the Clint Kingdom, had a history of raiding Orem, or this wouldn't be the first time we heard about the Clint Kingdom raiding Orem. Like, that's just such a weird way of putting it. Easy to forget sometimes that the world is so vast and has a long history of invading other people and war and just bad things. Would have been better if you said that in a more positive context. Oh, Let's just jump down there.
なるほど。そこは普通の獣と一緒なんだな。
Like, I'm assuming whatever trimming slash updating they did to the translation would probably be to like the most egregious examples of like what even are they saying there. Oh, we're going a bit south, alright. I guess there's just less waypoints in hell. How it goes. Random side quest. Yeah, it definitely sounds like those are aggressively bad. That would make sense. Bare minimum, you gotta make sure it's playable, readable. Next enemy, a bit of a close-up. Hello. Take more of these hits. Oh, you're dead too. Fail drive, you say? Assume that'll probably finish him this time. I mean, 23k already. Level 90. 10 defense and a ball of honey. Your standard rewards. No. Guys aren't worth my time. You suck. Which also means we're going to be low on monster materials, but whatever. If it gets to that point, I'll go hunt the thing I gotta hunt to get the stuff I need. But we'll be okay. I think. That right there, okay. Kind of creepy around here. Felicia had the power to change the environment around them, whether it's trees or grass. This environment must be so perfect for the Felicia that other beings feel threatened. It's another place that's gone through changes. The mountain used to behold such beautiful sights, where a variety of birds would rest their wings and fly off again. That's why it's named the Bird's Pass. Was the giant skull always there? Was that part of the beautiful sights? Or did the Felicia also just do that? Nowadays, no birds come. What if the birds will return one day? I don't know. We must first wipe out the Felicia from this area and let nature heal itself. Only then will we find out the answer. I'd say that is reasonable. All of this, the way this looks, is our responsibility. Look at the people of the Age of God, the intruders. We're going to hold everything in their hands. I don't think anyone should be left to manage the whole world. Yeah, it's utterly worrisome. Look who's talking. My only regret is the days of beauty gone by. Everyone holds a sad yet nostalgic feeling. A sight that brings warmth to the heart. Why did he know our sayings? One that only our close comrades would use. Because he's got the biggest goddamn crush on a girl he met like 6 years ago for about an hour. That's one. Cannot answer to onlookers. What Ryza said. What are you doing? Let's go. It may seem like he's being subtle, but that's only to people who just don't know. closer.
フィルフサの気配が濃い。
Oh, okay, like a day or two. Totally different.
どこから来るかわからんぞ。
And he's been like a forlorn lover ever since.
可愛らしい鳥ですね。
Literally non-stop.
にしても
But what is really going on here? Everything we see is ruined. It's just proof of how bad the people of the Age of God were. Sure, we're horrible people.
さっきの場
This place, and the one we saw earlier too, used to be much prettier.
なんだか
They're starting to get a little pissed off.
私たちが戦っているフィ
The
ルフサ
Felicia are also victims of those horrible
そう
people
いうひど
who've
い
done all those evil things here.
嬉しいことを言ってくれ
Makes me smile to hear you say that. Your anger is proof that we can trust you.
こそ我ら
You
の
hate our enemies. I trust you.
そういえば
By the way, Kala, you've put us through tests like this before, haven't you? Well, we just first met that time, and there was no telling who we were and what we were here for.
あれでもリラさん
But since Lila was with us, I guess we were treated better.
下手すれば新たな侵入
Maybe we
者
would have been treated like intruders.
今なら多少
I'd like to think the reputation has changed somewhat now.
捜査の
Yeah, I like you all enough to travel with you on this mission.
うーん
At least that's something to be happy about. Or is it?
まあ
Well, I actually have another test for you right now as well.
何
Wait, there's something ahead? Oh. Hello. The large Felicia!
威圧感が
Pretty scary fella. Wonder if it's the one ruling this territory around here.
なら
That means if we take it down, the herd will scatter.
主だ本当に
It's such a reliable bunch.
こっちに気づきました。
It spotted us and it's heading this way.
よし
Going to send you flying. Yeah, okay. You know, big wind up, little. Well, the battle roar is a bit more intense. Okay.
貴様ら王子とは何だったか。今その昼と思うな。焼きよ。
Yeah, we honestly were probably the most masterful Felicia fighters in the world right now. I don't think it's possible for somebody out there to be better at fighting Felicia, or at least more experienced in it than our party.
あいつやばいみんな気をつけろ
Yeah, we eat so much rock candy.
魔法陣
始めるよ。
Throw, throw, throw. With a throw here.
大盤振る舞いよ。よし、今ならいけそう。
やったなライザ
聖なる光を食らえがよい。行きます。
Swamp after that, though. I like how as soon as you swamp off of Ryza, she can take an action. He's already dead. Oh, okay. Wow. You're kind of a chump. I mean, I'm on normal, and I'm over leveled.
機械
still.
付きのやつよりは
Well, that was a little easier than the last one that had the Ranger on it.
やはり
I knew it was Felicia that ruled over this area. I could see the little ones scattering.
ってことは峠の安全は
There were bits that hit me a little hard when I neglected my gear for any length of time, but yeah. So that means we have accomplished what we were asked to do.
フィルフサその
We
も
have to
の
be
が
careful because it doesn't mean the Felicia have gone away.
あの機械を壊
Even if we destroy that machine, the Felicia are still dangerous
生き物と
beings.
しての
うむ
Once their instincts have been stimulated, it's not easy to calm living things.
何より元来
After all,
の
they are beasts by nature. As people of Aurum, it is something we just have to accept.
あのフィルフサと共に
Can't imagine what it would be like to
暮ら
live
すですか。
amongst those Felicia.
我々は凶暴化した後
Ruling of Felicia as their, in their maddened state. How generous of the people of the Age of God to leave us with such annoyingly durable machines.
万象の大天側の
The code of the universe keeps sending power to these machines after they left this world.
管理が大雑把と
Are they too lazy to keep track of their own inventions, or are they so technologically advanced that they don't even have to care about the amount of power they use?
立ち向かう相手の強大
It's
さを
not
改
very
めて
pleasant to be
見
reminded always about the things we're up against.
各種族にも
I have suggested to other clans that they search for these machines and destroy them.
完遂までには
It'll take quite some time, though.
フィルフサの巣に突っ込んで確かめる
There aren't too many crazy people who are willing to stick their heads out into a Felicia's nest to check them out.
そういえば カナさんはなんであの
Think
機
of
械
it.
があんなに
Why
遠くに
did
あ
you
るの
know
を知って
that
た
it was deep in the cave?
そんなもの
Who said I did? I came here to check it with my own eyes. I see.
さーて
Well, that should make it easy to get to and from the pass anyway. Back to the village we go. Damn
油
it.
断は禁物ですよ皆さん課題です
Fine, you get these.
我らが勝利をつかみ取ると
わかりましたしまいださん割れないんだから決めますよ一匹ないから
いける素晴らしいぞライ
次
ザ
の攻撃につなげます今なら鍵が作れるかもこれでだ
Yeah, or that one, I hope.
使うぞ
Fine.
勝ちましたね皆さん強くなれそうね皆さんの力になれます精進を続けます
どこ行くんだ
Hey, let me open the map while I was quite inside them. It's fine.
人が往来しようとするだけでこれ
Cool. I was about to say, I hope that the next mission is returned. Otherwise, that would be
俺たち人間
bad.
にもその責任がある。集落に戻る間もフィリフサを片付けるぞ。
そうだね協力できることはしていきたいな
お主らの席ではないというのに真面目よの
Even if one here-ish. And it's over here.
気になるやつがいるな。
Don't care about you. Take your flowers out. Hey, you two, goodbye. Blink.
ライザなら
Yay.
有効活用してくれるよね
I went up the wrong one again, didn't I? Every time. Why would they make this entire place not all connected? Why would they have a place that's just like, oh yeah, you can't get from here to right over there? It's defensive tactics, so if somebody gets up here, they can't get to all of them. They just have to climb down and go to a different level. I guess. But I feel like it being so multi-layered already helps with the defenses. Yeah, it's fine. You know, glad to see you all back safe and sound.
何か申し開きはあります
Something you
か
want to say? Is there something you want to say, Master Kalo? As you know, this was an important test that I had to see for myself.
試し
Test.
ライザ殿
Ryza, why do you so easily allow Kala to accompany you?
してしまうんだ
She's helpful.
居直って寄生
Do you not help but notice how Master Kala is now? You're saying it's my fault too? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Me too. Feel sorry for you, Ryza.
他の者に聞いてみたが
Ask the clan's people, and it seems that they're starting to hear reports from beyond the Bird's Pass,
他の種族からの
including reports from other clans.
やはり数は少ないらしいがそれでも
They're few in number, but still good to hear from them.
滅ぶなんて
Whole race going extinct isn't something that happens often, huh? That's a relief.
それはフィルスタも
It goes the same for Felicia. We got rid of the head of the herd, but that doesn't mean they're all gone, which is, in a way, quite relieving.
どいつもこいつも
It's all living things are stubborn.
その点はクリン
We are no different, being descendants of Clint Kingdom, I guess. The ruins that once stood may be destroyed, but we still go on. Yeah, living things are stubborn. No. Not any type of potted plant I've ever tried to raise, except for that one money tree. That's doing okay.
ネメドの民だってそうだぞ
Just like the people of Nimid.
大きく見れば
Wonder if that's how it will be with our family lineages too. I haven't really thought about it.
みんな受け継
We
い
all
で
inherit
続け
things,
て
connect to others, and end up where we are now.
さて
I mean, to be fair, most of those are terrariums, which by design can only, unless you get that perfect thing, can only go so long. Unless you get like a big enough one with enough like genetic turnover that like things can die and they have a full life cycle in there. I thought the one that I have out on the like living room big window, it was doing really well even over the winter, which is not easy, but it kind of died midsummer, but it's not dead. Like the majority of the plants in there died, but there's other plants coming up now, and there's still little like tiny bugs in there that seem to be eating the algae on the side of it, and so there's still stuff going on. But I panicked at first. I was like, damn it, I killed another. As if like I killed, like I seal it up and I go, let's see what happens. But that one's been going for like 2 years, so. But there seems to be, like, you look at it and at a glance it looks kind of dead, but like there's stuff coming up. Now, I bet Kala still has work to do, so why not head back to the atelier? Indeed, we're all tired from all the walking. Somehow Kala has already vanished and come with us. Oh yeah, Kala, is it okay for you to kill time here? I can't stay in that tent because of the noises around me. I feel sorry for the people of the Wave Tuner clan. If there are any important news, they will come to me directly. Just like this. We'll have you do your work later, Master Kala, but I have to talk to Ryza now. Me? Yes, actually, a visitor has come. Oh, a visitor? Oh, hey! This is like, I don't know, that doesn't sound familiar to me at all. I have no idea who it could be. Obviously, we had to see Fee at some point in this game. It would be weird to not. That slow motion. Aww. Unexpected reunion. Reunited with Fee. What? What? No way. Fee! Wait, really? It's Fee, there's no doubting it. Look, there's the necklace from Ryza. I can't believe we got to see you again so soon. Wow, I can't believe it. Fee, I wanted to see you. It really is you, Fee. We meet again. Fee gets an intro CG too. So sorry I left you alone. It must have been scary, right? Clearly doing fine. Just saying, sounds like it was no big deal. Yeah, even still, I was worried. It seemed completely okay. Where have you been all this time? Well, now, what a huge surprise it is. The first and only fairy we found after all this time was the very one you were looking for. This must be a blessing from the sun and the guidance of the moon. Thank you, Kala. Don't thank me. One of the travelers crossed the path you cleared earlier and had this child with them. Traveler? From which clan? Don't be surprised when I tell you. They're from the Soul Speaker clan, guardians of the sanctuary. No, wait. Yeah. Been a long time, Rosalind Stout, the honest alchemist and her buddies, and Boss. Hey, is this for real? Long time no see, how have you been? Maybe this is really a blessing after all. This is surprising. Are we close to the sanctuary? I like how they all rush to meet her, and Boss is just like, I've been waiting for this moment for 6 years, but now I'm too awkward to do anything. No, she must have traveled quite the distance to deliver Fee. Or to... He's also an Orin, right? Yeah, she's literally traveled all this way, let's be honest, to see Boss. Don't know too much about her, but I think she saved Boss's life before. Hell, she's super strong despite being small. She's like a bundle of thunderbolts storming around. What? Did you say Fee? It's always like this. Something happens to our friends when we're not there, and you're... I didn't do anything. This one came to me alone. Well, that can't be a coincidence. Huh? What do you mean? The power of a Fairy of Solace. The Fairy of Solace, which perceives the rhythm, of one's heart, sensed the rest of you in the heart of Kilo, and came here from afar. Ah, Fee was so used to feeling Boss's thirst for her Then when he felt her thirst for boss, he was like, ah, I recognize that resonance. You! It's even possible? I should expect nothing less from the Fairy of Solace, who's capable of synchronizing with the spirit of a dragon.
すごいじゃない
Hey, that's amazing!
この子と一緒に
I could feel your warmth with this one. I got a call from the Wave Tuner clan and was inspired to come see you. That boss's head all the time, soaking up that Sundar energy. Send Sundar? No.
立派になった
Boss, you've grown so much. Yeah. Oh, this is... to be fair, I guess Empel's in the same thing, but, like... It's such a cursed relationship between, like, a species that, like, lives that long and one that absolutely does not. Like, wow, you've grown so much. You haven't changed a bit. And you probably won't noticeably for the rest of my human life. But also, you know, cool. Find love, like, literally Pamela every... Yeah, true. Yeah, but Pamela's not trying to find love. At least in the games I played. Well, I guess she wasn't not trying to find love in Menakamiya. But specifically in the Ryza trilogy, she doesn't seem to be. She seems to be just exploring.
なだめの聖の庭じゃな
Yeah, that's fair.
ピーと一緒に行ってみましょうか
Man, it's still such a shame that like the Menakamiya dub didn't dub more of the game, because the actual dub cast is just 11 out of 10. Like, her voice actress doing her voice is just so perfect. Like, every one of them is just so spot on. There's 1, 2. Oh, okay, gotcha.
いいの手に入るかな
She even had like the slightly cracky voice. Like perfect. Perfection. Fee's just doing laps. Now that you've returned back to your home, Orem, you're not so weak anymore, are you?
心配はな
Seems
さ
like
そう
there's nothing to worry about.
キロさんのとこ
Must have been hard to reach Kilo, right? What he said? Oh? Yeah, what he said. At least you chased me, but I ran and hid and made it through, and then ran away again. Oh, Miss Ryza, are you sure that translation is correct? I mean, Fee's great, but he's no, What was the guy? Damn it, who's the actor who did Groot? What's his name? Oh, the guy from Triple X, the guy from Fast and the Furious. Damn it, what's his name again? He was Riddick. Ah, he did Groot in like a ton of languages, because I mean you only have to learn like one phrase and then, you know, emote it. But yeah. It's you can do a lot with a little. Sure, actually being able to use words helps a bunch, but you know, you can get across pretty decently with just a Fee or a Groot, you know. It works. You'll still get weaker when you go to our world, so you can't stay with us forever.
でも
But with Fee here, other fairies can find Fee and return here as Kala said.
そうなったら
So if that happens, you won't be lonely anymore.
もちろん
Of course, we can come and visit as much as possible. The Wave Tuner clan will play with you too.
そうだよ
Right, is it best for Fee to stay here?
ライザさん
Miss Ryza.
ライ
Ryza, Kala said to come to the tent. Seems she has something important to discuss.
ザなんだろう
Wonder what it is.
そう
No idea. To the tent.
異界にいると元気が出るんだろうな。
ええとってもはしゃいでいて本当に良かったです
にしてもカラさんの話ってなんだろうな。
ひとまず天幕に行ってみよう
I
か
feel like this is the perfect rhythm for the stutter step, right? It's so hard. Gonna make it. Gonna make it. We have to go. Just build a ladder behind. If more than anything, we have to go to this exact platform. Just make one heckin' ladder that goes to that platform. Game. 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 I don't mind that I have to climb ladders every time, but like just make the one ladder that goes to that platform, please. Please? That's a weakness, yeah. A ladder that leads straight to our leader? I think not. Yeah, but Felicia can't climb ladders, so who cares? Maybe they're worried about they might eventually evolve a manner to climb ladders. Fine. We're fine. Everything's good. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I honestly feel like the ladder might hold them back. They'd probably be better just climbing the tree. Alchemist Ryza Stout, the one acknowledged by the code of the universe. Yes? I've traveled along with you and others to make sure of it, of how to deal with their temptations. Also said the request about the past was a test. Yes, that was the consensus of my clan. We wanted to see what you would think when you saw what Orem and Felicia are doing now. Just as I suspected, so we've been secretly observed as if we were intruders from the other world. You are impatient and think the worst. As I said, we let those who need to go through go through. What was the test all about? Whether you are worthy of trust or not, that is what was being determined. Is this created through alchemy? It's a simple crystal wall, but it looks strange. It's dim and cloudy inside, with light spots the size of grains of sand floating around like stars in the sky. I heard it called the Chart of Another Sky. Chart of Another Sky? An alchemist left this behind in the last battle against them. This is something made with alchemy by a member of the Code of the Universe. Yes, apparently it's used to lead people to the Code of the Universe. By combining several devices, a gateway to the Code of the Universe can be opened. Why are you giving this to Ryza now? The investigation into the Dragon Vein and the passage is coming to a close, is it not? Then we must prepare the next task in order to get closer to it. Will that lead us to the Code of the Universe, huh? The closer I feel like we're getting to the answer, the more afraid I get. You know, old gods have been talking to you this whole time, so that's probably, yeah. Since this is such an important piece, there were many concerns among the clan about entrusting you with this. So that's why I needed to set up a test. The task for the Bird's Pass was for the Wave Tuner clan to see Ryza's stance towards them. What are you going to do, Ryza? Do you have any idea? She picks it up and smashes it on the ground. I don't need no help. Turns out it's oh crap. It's pretty worrying when just old gods are chatting with you. Ryza, are you okay? Starting to hear those voices again recently, aren't you? Yes, but I feel like this is a sign that we're close to the answer. Maybe we need to try teleporting again to see. Anyway, thank you, Kala. No concern. Still concerned about that voice. Yeah. Everyone is except for Ryza, who's just like, I can make keys now. These keys are awesome. Open the thing. Do the thing. Key. Yay. I can channel the entire energy of this entire monument into a key. And everyone's like, yeah, but you learned that from an old elder god voice in your head. That's not... It's fine. I hope we can help you find a solution, Ryza Stout, the honest alchemist. By the way, when will our next adventure be? So you're planning to come with us again, Kala? Just bye! I'll be back tomorrow! Wink! Oh, yes, the ankle crushing falls. I actually expected we'd have to go back to the Atelier, but I guess we're going this way. Okay. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Come on, come on. There you go. Whee! Yeah. Yeah. It would. Especially when you're in like a leadership
まだちょ
position.
っと寂しいね。
Still a little lonely here.
ねえ、ピ
Hey, B.
ー、いつか
Soon there will be enough fairies of solace gathered in this garden to quiet the dragon storm.
向こうの世界
Maybe if I can make something that allows you to stay in my world, we can live together again.
まあ、
Well, I'm not sure it could ever come true. It would be a ways off.
あ、
Oh, your necklace is coming apart.
かけてるね。
You could say it shows how hard your journey was to get here, but
そうだ。
can I borrow that for a second? I'll synthesize something nice and strong with this. Make stronger necklace. Yeah, P, it looks like you're doing great. I'm glad.
よかった。
Oh, we didn't. She just storyline did it. Okay. And you remembered us. I was worried you'd forgotten about us.
おいこらお前また
Hey, you! Why do you keep getting on my head? It's the
俺の頭の上に乗りたがるんだ
it's the tsundere thirst energy. It's so powerful. Let's see. The most comfortable place for Fee is on top of Boss's head. Maybe Fee just likes high ground. Maybe Fee's like a cat. Just like high spots. Come to think of it,
あまりボスさんと一
I
緒
had
に
rarely seen them together, but it seems like it was always this
い
way.
つもそうだ。にゃ
Exactly.
そうい
Jeez,
うことは
you don't have to
覚えてな
remember
くていい
things like
んだ
this.
またそんなこと言っちゃって。
うるさいやつだな
Annoying. I wasn't with Ryza and the others, so I don't know the details of how you left.
だから
So I had to leave you in a strange place without saying a word.
俺のこと
Yet you always remembered me.
覚えていてくれたんだな
You talking to Fee or are you talking to... Ah, we have a Fee quest. No. What is it, Fee? You seem frantic. Fee-rantic. Right, 1 second. Based on your speech and gesture, they're Felicia. No, not just Felicia, but some super strong Felicia nearby, right? Yeah. Leave it to me. We'll have them dealt with in no time. Oh, we actually do have a bunch of quests on here now. Jeez. Alright, that opened a few quests, I guess.
鋭いも
Thank
の
you.
もあります。指を切らないように気をつけましょう。
Maybe it'll be the people on the ground that'll give the other quests, and we won't have to climb all the ladders? I mean, I know it's wishful thinking, but maybe? I guess if they're right next to a ladder, that's also acceptable.
さあさあ、集めちゃいましょうね。
Ooh, are you alright? You look like you're about to fall over. Fine, this underworld forest is packed with pollution. Dealing with them is exhausting. Huh? You're saying they came up this far? No, but if we don't do anything, they'll gather and potentially block our descent. Cleaning them out regularly, but we're basically surrounded while we're in the forest. There's no time to rest, so I'm just a bit fatigued. Kill Felicia. Yep. Oh, no, you want armor for Felicia. You don't have items that can be given. What did she need then? Deliver radiant plate. I don't know if I can make radiant plate. Feed all? Aww. Tyrant. Well, we'll try, but you may or may not get your wish. Sorry. Can't do everything for everyone. you had a ladder. Hello, quest giver. Oh, hey. You've been guarding the sanctuary all by yourself ever since we got back, huh? Did you get lonely at all? Not even once. For me, this is the way it is. And since this world is my home, how could I feel lonely at all? Wow, in my case, when I leave Kirkin Island, even for a little, I miss it. That simply speaks to how wonderful your home is. Yeah, maybe so. It's the boonies, and there isn't much to do, but I love it. Sounds nice. Hearing you talk about it, I'm becoming interested in Kirkin Island. How about this? I'll bring some for a local Kirkin fruit with me next time. Once you've tried it, you'll be even more interested in Kirkin Island. Kirkin fruit? Well, I can't... I mean, apparently the fruit in the underworld sucks, so, like, you know... yeah. Take some fruit. We had fewer than I thought, but take it. This is... What do you think? It's so good. I've never had such fresh fruit before. I mean, it's been in my pocket for like a month, but, you know... Fresh. If you ever feel like visiting my island, let me know anytime. And Boss would definitely want to show you around the island. Something tells me he'd really want to show you his mansion. And then his bedroom. And then... I don't know if you'd see any more of the island. But he'd be excited to show you. Boss. Ah, right. I remember that Kirkin Island is Boss's home, too. Sounds like you're more interested in Boss than Kirkin Island. Yes, Ryza. Yes. Kinda like how you're more interested in Claudia than the capital. It's very similar. Extremely similar. Indeed, I want to know what kind of environment Boss was brought up in. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were looking forward to Boss showing you around. Kind of feelings Kilo have for Boss anyway. In any case, she's interested, that's for sure. That much is good. May not be as nice as Kirkin fruit, but I have this. Please take it. It's a love letter for Boss. Lost Alucard recipe and 600 SP. Alright. For basically no effort, I'm down for a new recipe. Ryza is more interested in alchemy than Claudia. I mean, yeah. Claudia is more interested in Ryza than alchemy, but... Shiny necklace recipe. Lost Alucard recipe. One of those things sounds a little more impressive than the other. Just a little. Maybe those are petty swords? It's hard to tell at a glance which of those is for who. Does it say somewhere? Am I just blind? Also, I like how Might of Heaven is not the ultimate weapon in that. Fluorescence is. I mean, not to say that might be ultimate, but that seems to be the strongest we have so far. Might of Heaven is not strong enough. We don't have one for Ryza yet. No, we don't have the materials to make it regardless, but... We can, however, make a shiny necklace. Ugh, make it quality stuff, I guess. There you go. That's true. What's heaven to an alchemist? But frankly, nothing. Okay, this is looking good to go. I should be much tougher now. You're really spoiling that Fairy of Solace, you know. We've seen Fee looking so weak, and we thought he would die in our world so many times. And we feel bad about the fact that we sort of used his power to our advantage to explore the ruins back then. So we will spoil Fee as much as we can. Ditto. Seems your bond runs deeper than I imagined. Thank you all for being so patient with my wild ideas. You need to thank us, you're doing it for Fee. Not just for Ryza, but we want to do what we can for Fee too. Because Fee is one of us. Let's get this to Fee, come on. Yep. I mean, yes and no. We still have other quests to do. There's one there, there's one there. Could go back there and just wipe those guys out real quick, maybe. We gotta defeat a Felicia there. You know, they all work. I'm sure all of these quests are Felicia related just because, you know, where we are. Just how it goes. Alright, we need help over here. Hello, quest giver. Sad female warrior. Is anything the matter? That's nothing. Never mind. It isn't worth worrying about. Doesn't look nothing. If there's something bothering you, we'd love to help. Honestly, it's nothing important. Today is the day my brother passed away. Every year I visit his grave, but I was wounded in battle with Felicia earlier. Our clan's graveyard is outside the town, and there are Felicia nests nearby. I wouldn't make it in my current state, so I'll have to give up this year. Would it be alright if we went and placed flowers for you instead? I appreciate that, but it won't be easy to get there with all this Felicia. It'll be okay. Allow us to pay your brother a visit this year. Thank you. Good luck. Oh, we could just portal right there. We don't even have to worry about any. We just teleport there. I can leave a blue neutralizer? Why? I want to leave something decent. Do you know what? Yeah. Quality northern wind flowers. Oh, a few flowers. Okay. Let's go colorful at least. And this one's a soul flower. Damn, how many? Oh, 10. Okay. There we go. Okay, we brought the flowers. That should do it. Your sister will be back next year for sure, so just wait a little longer, okay? Alright, let's go back and report. Report? We can go murder other stuff? I guess as we pass through there, we'll try to take them down. No, I don't want your quest. I definitely still like the idea of the random quest, but it's definitely gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, if you're not offering SP, I don't care. It's a cool system, but it's also cool that you can just straight up ignore it when you want to. You don't gotta do anything with it if you don't care. Yeah, those stats too, for sure. But even then, if it's a pain in the ass for 10 stats, it's like, yeah, I got better things to do. I should do it, mind you. For stats, I should. I think these are the guys we had to hunt down. Watch me be wrong. No. Charge up none. It is nice that it seems like EXP rewards either are just kind of sizable around the board or like seem to scale to some degree. Like I feel like no matter what we're fighting, we still kind of level up every handful of battles. Maybe not. Maybe it's just because we keep fighting things that are substantially strong. But yeah, it never feels like you're getting like one EXP out of a fight or something. Yeah, 91.
私が証拠だ。
ライザなら
Smack,
有効活用してくれるよね。
Smack.
こいつらなら余裕ね。皆さん、一緒に戦います。
This would be, what, 9? I think we started with 5 already beaten. Guess this would be number 9? I think that was part of our problem, is they just don't respawn quick. We can kill them, but then it's like, alright, oh no, that was the last one. Cool. That works too. Even
戦
better.
ってみる？
Oh, that's a lot of Felicia. Weak ass Felicia, but like, just don't want to deal with them.
別の機会にします。
Hey, sorcerer. Why would a human come to this place? Blindly walk around is dangerous. We're a bit curious. This place, it's the remnants of a base, right? Yes, it was once a base to the front lines of our battle with the people of the Age of Gods. From that long ago? That's right, but as you can see, it no longer serves as a base. It does, however, serve as an excellent lookout. We still use it that way. Lookout for Felicia? Yes, this place lies between the Foggy Vale and Cavern of Insanity. There's a surprising number of battles. We watch from here, repairing our weapons each day. Oh, speaking of which, you're an alchemist, right? Can you make sturdy weapons? Absolutely. Would you like me to make a weapon sturdy enough to fight Felicia? That would help a lot. Could you make enough for my fellows as well? Be a piece of cake. I'll be done before you know it. Will we, though? Not have any weapons. Just gonna be given. Deliver, unfold. 3 of them. Fudge is unfold. Is that even something we can make?
今頃は少しでも昔の姿に戻っているだろうか。
No? What's the other one we were looking for? Radiant plate and unfold. I guess it would show up here, wouldn't it, if we had it? False judgment can't make, yeah. Yeah, it would show up there if we had it. We also had a quest. We got one to turn in there. Oh, there was another over here. Damn it. Well, sorry, armor and weapons people. Sucks to be you.
異界にも比較的正常な場所が残っている。
Hopefully you don't get eaten by Felicia, and if you do, it wasn't our fault. At all. Nobody can trace it to us. Goodbye.
とりあえず集めておくか。
Just because your smiths suck at making weapons doesn't mean it's our fault. That's it. That doesn't work.
どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。いいもの手に入るかな。
Where's the quest present? Oh, right here. Hello. Oh, so you took out some Felicia nests. Well, you already know? Of course I do. The number of Felicia prowling around has drastically gone down. We'll be back soon enough, we can rest easy for a bit at least. Here, thanks for his help. Maybe we can call upon you again in the future. Windlass outskirts materials. Warrior bangle. Everything down here good? Everything down here good. Not doing that one. Nothing up there. We have to kill the thing for fee over there. And return that quest. We got 2 to turn in. Go do this one. Goodbye! You really just didn't want me to skate down this whole thing, did you? It'd be too powerful. Had to nerf me. Cowards. Absolute cowards.
石は様々な用途に使えます。集めておきましょう。 さあさあ集めちゃいましょうね。厄介そうな魔物がい
Keep
ま
the
す。
group of monsters? No, thank you. That's okay. I don't wanna.
無理せずやっていこう。
チア
Alright, one powerful Felicia up here. I'm sure it's super strong, just like that dragon was. That dragon was such a tease. Like, all that build up, all that having to explore for a weak ass dragon guarding an apple. Like, I should go let Fino right away. Yeah, that wasn't very difficult either. But at least we didn't have to quest across half a continent for it. It's just like, oh, that's done. Cool. That's it. Sometimes it can just be that. It's okay. Oh, what? We over limit? Can I go back? I think we're over limit. We should probably get rid of those. Just, maybe.
これも再利用よね。
Yeah, maybe those. That might have been what the bag was taken up by. Good enough.
よし、行け。できた。
And because I feel like making gems works a lot better when you have gems, we'll do one
必要な。
set of duplicating it
よし。
to turn this into a bigger number, and then we'll stop there.
たくさん作っとこうかな。よ
I
し。
don't want to grind it out tonight, but we already have a bunch of gems. And now's the perfect time to make a stupid big stack and just get rid of it.
よし。完璧完璧。どのくらい作ろうかな。よし。
Stupid big stack.
バッチリ。たくさん作っとこうかな。よし。完璧完璧。よし。行け。必要なのは。
6.
よし。
There you go.
完璧。必要なこれも再利用よね。
Did what, 31k or something? Okay. It's better. It's fine. I could repeat this process, but I'm good for now. Yeah, quest, whatever. Gotta go tell sister that we put flowers for brother. We even spared some good flowers too, you know. We didn't half-ass it like we normally do on like every other quest. Seems like one not to half-ass.
葉が鋭いものがあります。
She was delighted. Not many of the boys in our clan like flowers, but we love them. You're so young. How old was your brother? Oh, he was 278 when he passed. Did you say 278? Yes, only 50 years younger than myself. 278 years is considered young. The Orin and humans have a totally different sense of things. Yes! Oh my, I'm sorry. The topic is quite gloomy. Here's a sign of my thanks. Have ye the sun's protection and the moon's guidance. And also an item. And some SP. Hell yeah. Raven Toad. I'm pretty sure these all need the same metal I don't have yet, but worth checking. At least when we get a Ryza one, I have to work on that.
どれにしようかな。
Yeah, it's not a Ryza one. Oh, well, yeah, it makes sense. It would be a Kala one. But why is that one? Why is the 25 one listed after it? Yeah, we don't have the stuff anyway. Back up we go. This time to go say hey to Fee. Deliver both the new necklace and the message that we murdered a Felicia in his name. I'm sure he will really enjoy. Nothing says, hey friend, long time no see. I appreciate you. Like, oh, you wanted this thing dead? I killed it for you. Which we did. Hey, we brought you a new necklace. It's perfect gift for a friend, relatives, and lovers. Yeah, exactly. There he goes. There you go. Oh, looks good, so good on you, Fee. Oh, sad Fee. Oh. Missed the boobs. Fee. I guess you sense this is goodbye for a while. Doesn't take magic powers to understand that, for either of us. Hey Fee, this necklace isn't some alchemist tool. It's just an ordinary accessory. Wow, so you had all the power that you could have made him a very magical thing, so that he could protect himself, live an easier life, have something, you know, that maybe like projects your voice or something, so that he'd feel less lonely. But you opted not to. You don't need that kind of power. This is our bond. It's okay, you see? We're connected. He's like, but I could really have used like a shield or something, you know. I know you can make that type of thing. Yeah, also I murdered for you. What's up? Hey, the terrible Felicia are all gone, so you don't need to worry anymore. You're more than welcome. Huh? Are you trying to give me a reward? Never expected to get a reward from you, Fee. I'm so happy, thank you. If you ever need help again, let me know. Alright, so that one we're not doing. Oh, we didn't do that one, did we? Okay. That one we're not doing because those are deliveries of things we either can't make or just don't want to. But that one, that might be Boss's girlfriend again. We should probably check in on for his sake. Just probably. I want to go there. This one should work. And hello again. Hey, Kilo. Do you like flowers? Yeah, they're very pretty and they smell nice, and you barely see them in the underworld. Alright, in the underworld even a tiny flower like this is special. Yeah, so when I'm enveloped in the scent of flowers like this, it takes me to a happy place. The Wave Tuner clan has such a nice flower bed. If only we had one in the sanctuary. Well, I can't make a flower bed, but if it's the scent you're after, I have an idea. Really? You can do something? Please do. There you go. Rose perfume. What is the scent? Alright, it doesn't exist in this world. This is the scent of a flower from our world. It's sweet smelling, isn't it? Wow. You have such nice flowers in your world, Ryza. I'm just happy to hear that you like it. You just need a single spritz in yourself and the scent will last all day. Try it out. Healer wearing perfume. Boss's reaction is sure to be interesting. Interesting? Boss? Oh, it's nothing. If you ever need more, just let me know. Clairvoyance monocle. It's Wingman Ryza. Wingman Ryza over here. Putting in work.
フィルフサは強敵だが、それだけじゃ。
Head of the Dragon's Passage.
人間の世界とは異なる空気だ。緊張してもおかしくはない。
Super subtle. It says, oh yeah. See, considering the types of hints Ryza needs to be able to notice something, she honestly must think she's being subtle. And she's like, hey, I wouldn't notice that. And it's like, we know, but everyone else would. Poor Ryza. Okay, are we good to go? I was like, wanna leave, 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 wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go that way, that's the exit is that way. We could be going there right now, over through that door before they find me. I left a note and they're gonna find the note eventually, so we really just gotta go. Can we just Fee, bye, Fee, you're awesome, cool, awesome, Fee, but you're gonna die if you come with us, just stay here. In fact, maybe I should have left the note with Fee so that the note could run away from them. We should go that way. That's what I'm getting from Kala right now. Intend to stay here. She just didn't stay here in Windle for a while. Feel free to come see me if you ever feel like it. She says, making eye contact to Ryza, but throwing her voice over to her left. For sure, I plan to come back again and again. Good to hear. Got something to say, just come out with it. You two are cute together. You clearly think about each other for years. You should date. You happy now, boss? How great would it be if he did just come out and say that? No, too embarrassed to say that. Okay, both of you. First we need to head back to Kirkin Island and check out the chart of another sky, right? Tool made by the Code of the Universe, after all. I'm not sure we can get anything out of it. By the way, it's one of the biggest clues we have. If we're going to solve the mystery, we have to look into it. That's what worries me. Anyway, guess we'll have to teleport and see what happens. I'll try to lend you my knowledge. I would also be happy to help you get there. Knew you would follow. No. Okay. Back to Kirkin Island. Been dizzying ever since we started using teleportation. It feels weird to travel somewhere without actually going on a trip. Yeah, we the player have been fast traveling this whole time, but like for them, like, yeah, it's gotta make the world a bit smaller. When we do go outside, it's either we're gathering or we're exploring. Anything wrong with that? Not necessarily, but it makes me wonder. Traveling together or living together? No, it's nothing. I guess all these little moments add up to one big trip when you look back on it afterwards. I see. Hope these memories conclude with a happily ever after. Man, it would have been really funny if that was the time the translation team decided to just say, in quotes, happy ending in front of his girlfriend. How great would that be if that was the time they chose? But of course, it's too early to be thinking about the end. We don't even know where this stronghold is. Shall we head off? And for the 1000th time, let's go back to Kirkin Island. Yes. Pray return to the Waking Island. Say lines like that. I, like, simultaneously yes, but I'm also pretty sure she would blush so hard that she might, like, pop a blood vessel. May the blessings of the sun and the guidance of the moon follow you all. To head back to Kirkin Islands. I don't really feel like saying I'm back since we've been moving all the time, as you said, Claude. None of the usual things like listening to Agatha's stories at the harbor. Honestly, a bit of a letdown. Are you sure it's okay to just show up on the island without saying hello to anyone? We will say hello later, but depending on the research, we might need to leave again suddenly. Why not just skip saying hello or goodbye to anyone altogether? Wouldn't that be difficult for you with your family here on the island? It's going back to your hometown isn't as simple as it sounds. Only coming back from vacation. Don't feel too relaxed. Those isles are right over there after all. We're home, yet the enemy is right in front of us. It's a weird feeling. Yeah, I like how the enemy has evolved from rock candy to rock candy in ruins to those islands over there. Not the people on the islands. The island. They're the enemy. It's a bit of an escalation. Rock candy, rock island. Yes. It's an enemy that we can't even get to. One we have to find first. Hiding behind the boundary of the world. They don't even know that we see them as an enemy. Or it's possible they know, and they are leaving us alone. Excuse me, sorry. They probably have more than enough power to wipe us out. A fun conversation. Ryza, do you have any idea what lies ahead? I'm going to take my time with the research and everything we've received. I'm guessing we'll be on the island for the time being. Everyone, just be prepared to move at a moment's notice. Return to Ryza's house. There's a lot of returning to. Take some grass. There you go. Shiny grass. And you also get shiny grass. You're not grassy enough. Alright. That said, stomach is kinda letting me know I should probably end a little bit early, and this seems like a decent stopping point, as much as any. I feel like there's a lot of return to place, do a quick event, return to place, do a quick event, eventually we'll synthesize something. But we're going on story. We made story progress tonight. Even though I joked at the beginning we weren't really going to be doing much. We got Dragon out of the way, anticlimactic Dragon, and then we just went story. Ignore all those other side quests we did, but those were all murdering things for story purposes. It's fine. Since I was wrong about the date, Thursday is not anonymous code. Thursday we're going to do more Yakuza. Friday's anonymous code. Saturday I'm off. Sunday's an anonymous code. Monday, we're going to start up a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough for Mitz's birthday, and Mitz explicitly wants to be thrown, so I'm going to make a barbarian character since I'm making a magic character for my solo playthrough. I'm going to make a barbarian half-orc with very pompous, like, wealthy-looking hair. I feel like I want a noble half-orc. I feel like that's just something funny to run with. Tuesday, Thursday will be anonymous code. I don't know anything past that. That's a week out. More than a week out. But I was looking earlier and I went up to half-orc. It's like, oh, they got like a nice strength bonus. They look strong. And I hit the randomize and it gave them like neon-colored, like a bob, basically. I was like, yes. That's it. That's the look. So I'm gonna do. I don't have an exact look, but like I have a general idea that I'll recreate on stream on Monday. I feel like it'll work. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. I hope everyone had a Ryza-tastic night tonight. We got ourselves a monster and it is fun. The Dick Diary. And Taru. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. This has been Viper of Viperland, and I'll see you all next time.
私もいつか見て回ってみたいです。